Atang po,
There's some
anytime po.
miscommunications of working out on
Kasi
that.
nagulat nga po
And
ako
we are
eh.
going to
Akala
give
ko
you
po
guys
kasi,
some little announcements today. Now,
akala
to
ko
those
po
who
kasi,
are going to the Asian
kasi
Pacific
today dapat
Convention
nag-ano
that's
ako,
happening on
yun nga
April
po,
18th,
yung sa,
so you still have a
magre-reserve
chance
ako
to
ng
have
Balaguer
your
ninyo.
Asia Pacific,
Para isang
the Philippine
dinner
delegate
ata
shirt.
for 30 bucks.
Alright?
Type din ginagawa ko po,
Sanitizers
tapos
right here
biglang
if
may
you need
tumawag.
to. But
Kasi
you
matagalan sila.
might want to talk first to your team leaders
Kaya sorry po.
so you would know when, how to order. Alright? Because we require Philippine delegates to wear those shirts during the opening session. Also during the opening sessions, there are people who are expected to wear national costumes. So you might want to wear that as well. And be proud to represent be proud to represent the country. Now, just a few announcements before we continue the celebration this afternoon, or the event this afternoon. Number one is we have the last week run for the registration and the purchasing of products for the fat loss and the muscle gain. Parang ayaw ko talaga ng muscle gain. Okay, so we're encouraging everybody. So there are a lot of people testimony na nandito rin sila ngayon. Si Pamela, ready na siya kumain ng popcorn, pero tiis-tiis lang tayo ng konti. Medyo malayo pa tayo, pero we're there. We're almost there.
Ding-dong. Mataas ang fats ng ding-dong.
Okay,
Calories
so again, we are inviting everybody to join either the fat loss or the muscle gain. This is for a 28 days challenge. We have amazing prizes for everyone, and we're not only looking to meet the 420 that we had on the during the first run, but we are looking to have around 600 plus this time.
Yun.
Right? This
Sama kami.
is not just for sales. This is not just a campaign, but this is a revolution to live up to the word of living or having the healthiest family on earth. We have seen how much they changed their lives, especially to those na nag-succeed sa program na to. And they're still working on that, right? One example is Pamela here. You can see before, as in talagang Pamela, we've seen her before. As in siksik hindi ka tumaapaw siya. Pero ngayon, ang luwag na ng damit niya. Right? And it adds confidence. It's either you lose your fat or you gain muscles. It's a win-win situation for you. And at the same time, if you meet a certain qualification, then you're gonna have your product credits and all the amazing prices at the same time. Alright, so I think we're all good for this afternoon. If you have anything, you will be having a lot of posters coming up in the coming days, so you might want to share that as well. And we also would like to invite everybody to please join the USANA Philippines Viber community and of course the 28 Days Challenge Viber community. So without further ado, I would like to present to you your official host this evening. Please welcome Lugal Acosta. I'm introducing you now.
Mr. Leo, good afternoon everyone.
Thank you, Leo.
Let's stand and put ourselves in the presence of our mighty God. Heavenly Father, as we gather here today to embark on this journey of learning and growth, we seek your guidance and blessings. Grant us the wisdom to recognizing the opportunities that change brings, the courage to enhance new ways of thinking and doing, and the humility to listen and understand the needs of our customers. May our hearts be filled with compassion and empathy, so we strive to serve others with care and dedication. Bless this event with inspiration and insight, empowering us to navigate the ever-evolving landscape of business with resilience and grace. Amen. All right. Hello, USANA Philippines! I'm really looking forward to say that. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to USANA Diamond University, Manila. I am Ruben Acosta, a chemical engineer by profession, but right now, a full-time USANA entrepreneur. And I will be your host For tonight, how are you guys feeling? Ayan, how are you guys feeling? Can you please stand up pa rin? Ayan. Just remain standing, no? And tap the person on your right. Say to that person, you are blessed. You are blessed. Okay, once again, tap the person on your right and say, you are blessed.
YouTube.
Siyempre, baka maingit naman yung kabila, no? Tap the person to your left and say to that person, you are a diamond. Yes, you are a diamond. Precious like a diamond. Hindi ko mong hingahan ng my precious, ha? You are a diamond. Precious as a diamond, no? It feels so good to really start everything, di ba? With a positive affirmation. Agree ba kayo doon? Kasi ako, I always believe in this. If you feel good, you do good. And when you do good, you get good. When you get good, you feel good. Agree? Yes. Agree? Yes. Yes, that's the kind of energy that we want, di ba? This event, you may sit na, yan. You may sit. That's the kind of energy. Makakasahan ko ba yun? Yung ganong klase ng energy. Oh, di ba excited si Papa? Makakasahan ko ba yung energy na yun towards the end of the event? This side.
Yes!
This side.
Yes!
Ayaw pa tayo ng side. Although mas maraming dito, no? Can I hear it again? Makakasahan ko ba yung klase ng energy na yun on this side?
Yes!
How about on this side?
Yes!
Ayun, di pa tayo, no? Mga taga-USANA talaga, very competitive. Ayaw pa tayo, no? So, thank you for that. At aasahan ko talaga yung energy niya. Kasi syempre, yung energy of the crowd has a big impact to the energy of the speaker. Okay, nakasalalay sa atin yun. Ayan, aasahan ko kayo with that, ha? Ayan, so game ba tayo doon? Game ba tayo doon?
Yes!
Game ba tayo doon?
Yes!
Alright, I think everyone is excited, no? Pero syempre, before anything else, would like to know yung composition ng crowd natin and get, parang quick insight lang. Ano ba yung parang, what are your expectations? Yan, this evening. Ayan, meron ba tayong mga volunteer? Ayan, wala lang ako pamumigay, pero syempre, alam niyo na yun, no? Alam ko makakapush sa ating lahat eh. So yung tataas ng kamay, mag-rank advance. Ayun, may nag-volunteer dito, no, out there. Okay. Let's go here, no? So what are your expectations for tonight? Name, background, and what are your expectations for tonight?
Stronger USANA!
Yes!
Okay, so, ano po yun? Background. Ako po si Erica Solano, 22 years old. Third year college student. I'm studying communication, arts and com. Opo. Ayun, ang expectation ko po for today's video ay, yung learnings, of course, from our mentors, ayan, and, more motivation para sa akin and to all people here kasi we want stronger USANA talaga. So, let's go!
Yes, akala ko kakanta ka talaga. Stronger. So alam naman ng lahat yun, ang kantang yun. No, thank you for that. Third year college student. Imagine that, no? Kaya-kaya talaga gawin ang USANA. So, sino pa who wants to volunteer? You're not advanced. At may blessings sa'yo si Lord. Ayan. In red. Sir, in red. Could you please come in front? Alright, name, background, and what are your expectations for tonight?
Hello, good afternoon everyone. My name is Erico from Laguna. I'm nurse by profession. Actually, doing USANA part-time. So, galing pa akong Laguna. I'm a trainer. And I'm expecting, syempre yung title ng event is USANA Diamond University. So, syempre habang expert ka naman ng business, so kailangan natin ng maraming knowledge, learning, and parang sa school lang, so sa profession natin, so kailangan talaga natin mag-aaral. So kaya I'm excited para for this event.
Yes, thank you so much. Diba? So, what's more? Sino pa? What's the volunteer? Last volunteer. Ayan, meron po nakakaturuan po doon sa likod. Okay, please come here. Maniwala ka. Maniwala ka. Wow! Our newest PBBS this week, tapos na yan. Diba? Tapos na yan. Eh, pwede ba tayong tumayo? Gusto kong itaas pa yung energy kasi we will not be calling our first speaker kung ganyan yung energy natin, no? Our first speaker deserves much of our energy. Pwede ba tayong gumalaw-galaw? Ayan. So, pwede ba tayong mag-shake, shake, 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 yan. Kalimutan muna natin lahat what's on our mind. Diba? Kasi we cannot really absorb everything na ituturo sa atin for tonight. Diba kung marami tayong iniisip, no? Take away mo na yung mga kailangan mo laban sa bahay. Or sa condo, everything na ipapollow up mo, anything on your mind, no? Free up your mind, shake a bit, loosen up. Yun, para matindi yung energy natin for our first speaker. Hindi natin tatawagin yung first speaker without that kind of energy, di ba? So, let's take it away from this side now once again. How about this side? How about this side again? Lumakas na. Ano ba? Kailangan lang pala mag-shake ng konti. Siyempre, hindi pa matalo ang palm side. Ay, grabe. I think, no? Ready na. Ready na ba? Ready na ba? Ready na ba? Hit? Up here. Ayan, so I think parang ready na nga. Ready na yung crowd natin, no? And of course, diba, Q2 na ng 2024, sobrang bilis. In this fast-changing world, no? Maybe yung mga working before, no, may not be applicable now. And yung working right now will not be applicable in the coming months or coming years. So today, congratulate yourself. Tap ulit nga yung person on your right. Congratulate that person na siya ay nandito. Yeah, and then your left. Alright, congrats for being here. Yan, kasi together, we will discover insights, no, about customer care strategies. Gusto niyo? Yes, and then paano tayo magkaka-adapt, no, yung business style in this ever-evolving world. So, are you guys excited for that?
Yes!
Ayan. So, and ako, I cannot ever think of a better person na mag-talk sa atin for tonight, no? Top of mind talaga to. Pag sinabing customer care, ask me why.
Why?
Ask me why.
Why?
Ayan, kasi this person has been in the industry for more than 2 decades now. Kaya pag sinabi ko, every line na sasabihin ko, say wow.
Wow!
Parang si Papa yung narinig ko, say wow.
Wow!
And she is an outstanding leader and pillar of USANA Philippines. Ito. A foundation executive diamond director of USANA. Let me call her none other than Miss Daisy Balaguer.
Takasan ko pa? Sige po.
Okay. Do you know? Sila ready na ba? Katabi niyo? Okay. Sige. Asabi ko sila. Sino yung pula? Sino yung puti? Pula. Sino yung pula? Sino yung puti? Ganito. Ito yung mangyayari. Ako yung pula. Puti. Okay. Magsishake hands tayo. Okay, pero hindi, don't touch that button. Okay? So, the goal is, if I say pula, then yung pula, touch puti. Touch puti. Touch siya. Okay. Nag-touch siya, kami pula. Okay? If yung pula, touch siya, kami pula. Pero, kung hindi mo na siya na-touch, siya ang point. Okay. Yes? Okay. So, okay. Safe na tayo? Yes! Yeah. additional business, right? So, you still have to think a lot about a lot of things, diba? A lot of concerns if you have if you want to establish a traditional business. But bago ako nag-network marketing, so nalugi ako sa mga ibang negosyo ko. Okay? So I got depressed, I got syempre diba, pag marami tayong failures sa buhay, minsan umaabot tayo sa point na nawawalan na tayo ng tiwala sa sarili. Sino yung may ganong experience? Failure after failure until you don't know if you don't really believe in yourself anymore. And sometimes you don't feel like there's still hope in the future, right? You cannot find your way. Ano gagawin ko? Kaya ko ba kaya? May hope pa kaya sa future? Okay, so I was at that point. And you know
Hindi ko
what?
marinig sa
This
Facebook.
business was introduced to me, okay, and to my husband, like almost 25 years ago. Okay, it started with my grandmother, who is, nasakit siya. Okay, syempre, mga more than 80 years old na siya. And then she has a lot of pains, of course, diba namin nararamdaman. So, very cranky, right? Very grumpy, laging nag-complain. Pero somebody came to the house and shared about supplementation. And I saw that there was a change in her. And towards time, naging masayahin siya. Hindi na siya laging nag-complain kung ano yung nararamdaman niya. Kundi, naging masaya siya. So I said there must be something in what she is doing. How come, in just 2 weeks, parang naging iba yung disposition niya. Okay, so I went and find out what it is. What is supplementation? And I sat, like many of you, diba, in this kind of room and listen to our presentation. And doon ko nakita na, wow, this is something I want to do for the rest of my life. Okay? So from having a lot of failures and not knowing what to do, okay, and not finding my purpose, suddenly nakakita ko ng something na pwede ko aralin, pwede ko matutunan, pwede kong i-career. And we decided at that point to do this for the rest of my life. Diba? Have you decided that USANA will be your career for the rest of your life?
Yes!
Diba? Masarap po yung pakiramdam na yan.
Palitan na lang yan ni Lorraine.
Masarap ka?
Yes!
Diba?
Meron po.
Why? Because you can now just focus on doing USANA. Right? Wala ka nang kailangan maraming iniisip. Diba? Yung iba, kanila mag-abroad, kapag na-offer lang, ilang-isip nila, mag-abroad kaya ako? Maganda naman yung offer, buong pamilya. Diba? Or it can be another offer, a job offer, it can be another opportunity. So, marami sa atin, the problem is indecisiveness in regards to our business. Okay? When you say decision means you will cut off all the other things that will not contribute to what you have decided already.
Yes.
Tama? Pag nag-decide ka na ito na gagawin mo for the rest of your life, then that means hindi ka na titingin to the left and to the right. Diba? Especially ngayon, ang dami-daming opportunities, right? There's different companies coming in. There are the forex, the trading, ang dami. Diba? And all of these looks very attractive.
Paano makarinig ka sa akin?
Okay, so there's a lot of opportunities out there. And it always looks attractive. Alam niyo bakit? Because of the grass is greener. The grass is greener syndrome. Okay? Ang idea na yan is mas maganda yon kesa sa kung nasaan ka. Tama? It will always look nicer. Until you get there and you will realize it's the same pala. Alam niyo yun? So, if you are planted in USANA stay put in USANA. Right? Okay. Now, if you have embraced, if you have decided, diba? Madali lang naman eh, dahil pag-desisyonan nila, if USANA is aligned to your values. So, ibig sabihin yan, pag nag-decide kayo na USANA, ibig sabihin, you are embracing being a health advocate. Tama? So, kung hindi ka naman, hindi mo talaga feel yung health, then, hindi ka talaga para sa USANA. Right? Kasi kung nag-decide ka ng USANA, USANA is mainly a wellness company. It's all about health. Right? So, if you decide it's USANA, then be ready to become a health advocate. You talk about wellness, you talk about fitness, you want to be the best, diba, example of health and wellness. Right? Right ba?
Yes!
Okay. So, ayan. So, we embrace the vision of Dr. Myron Pence na sinasabi niya, we will become the healthiest family on earth. Yan ba yung gusto natin?
Yes!
To be part of this big vision of Dr. Myron Pence. Okay? So, alright. So tonight, I'd like to share some tips that has helped me, okay, through the business. And just the background lang, kung ano yung naging result namin. Okay, in 2000, so we started in USANA in 2009. Okay, so that is we were the pioneer of USANA. And in 2009, we became the number one top earner ng USANA. For 4 years, top earner kami. Okay, first to recognize, of course, my husband. Okay, Dr. Romel Balaguer. Okay. So, in 2009, ano yung nangyari? Naging top earner kami. Okay. Naging MDC kami. Okay. So, okay. In 2012, we earned, in 2013, naging MDC kami. $1 Million Club. Okay. We became the Rookie of the Year. So, a lot of people kasi are looking at what we achieved in 2009. Okay. But, we always say, kasi nakikita natin naman, kasi you became top earner right away, first year pa lang, gano'n, diba? But, I always say, kita mo magaling. Why? Because, when did we actually start? We started in 1998. Okay? So, hindi yan, sa magaling kami. It's just that, we started here, okay? We decided at that time na ito na talagang gagawin namin. And since that time, wala na kaming ibang ginawa kundi ito yan. Because you know what? It will take time before you actually learn everything you need to become an MDC or to become a diamond. Okay? Hindi sa kagalingan, kundi how willing are you to embrace this business, okay, as a career, and really just be focused in learning everything you can. Okay, so that you will be ready for the success that God is going to give you. Right? So, did we ever realize, magiging entrepreneur kami? Did we ever realize we will be diamond? Did we ever realize we will be MPC? Hindi. But, anong ginawa namin? Every training, nandiyan kami. Every presentation, kami nila. Diba? Nag-represent tayo, every na pwedeng makapresent. We are doing everything. Prospecting, inviting, presentation, follow-up, posting, training for 10 years. But is it worth it? Is it worth it that you do this for 10 years and then on the 10th year or on the 11th year, you become the top earner of USANA?
Yes!
Do you think it's worth it?
Yes!
So, hindi mo titingnan. Hindi mo titingnan kung gaano katagal. Titingnan mo kung ano yung ginagawa mo. Diba? you're preparing yourself for that day that God said it's time. You are ready. Diba? And it's gonna happen suddenly. Are you excited?
Yes!
Okay. So it's gonna happen to you. Basta focus lang tayo. Handa ba mo maging focus?
Yes!
Okay. So, what made us fall in love with network marketing? Network marketing, simple lang naman, comes from two words, di ba? Network is the people that you know, and the people that they know. Tama? Yung, sino sa inyo, may kakilalang 100 na tao? Sino sa inyo, you know 100 people? Diba? Kasi sabi nga lagi, diba? Kung pagtataas ng kamay ay hindi mo magawa, maging successful ka kaya. O sige, sino sa inyo may kakilala 100? Sino sa inyo yung 100 na kakilala, may kakilala 100 din? Diba? So that is what we yan ang ibig sabihin ng network. The people that you know and the people that they know. So, marami ba yung network natin?
Yes!
Malawak ba?
Yes!
Mauubusan ba tayo? Yes! Diba? Okay, ano naman yung marketing? Marketing is simply sharing, okay, finding a product that you believe in and then promoting it to the people, right? So, word of mouth advertising yung ginagawa natin. Kung nagamit ko di ba? That's why I love network marketing. Bakit? Kasi nagamit ko, syempre, i-share ko kasi maganda right? Kung maganda yung effect sa akin, ba't hindi ko i-share? Right? You want to share something that you have, di ba? That you already have benefited, that you have experienced. That gives you confidence. And syempre, excited tayo, di ba? Sino ba dito, pag sinabihan na, everything is about word of mouth these days, right? Pati yung doktor, sino ba yung doktor mo? Si Benja. Sino ba yung, di ba? Everything is already word of mouth. Okay, so marketing is simply finding a product that you believe in and sharing to everyone that you know. So, ganun lang kasimple, network marketing. So, do you have great products with USANA?
Yes!
Punta tayo sa essentials, right? Sino dito was able to experience better bowel movement?
Yes!
Sino sa inyo naka-experience ng better sleep? Sino sa inyo naka-experience ng better energy level? Sino sa inyo gumanda ang metabolism nyo? Sino sa inyo gumanda ang skin nyo? Lahat kayo na-experience niya sa essentials. Okay. So kung lahat kayo na-experience yun, ibig sabihin, the product itself will give that benefit to any person that you're going to talk to. Ibig sabihin, you don't need to be ashamed, okay? You don't need to be shy talking to people about essentials. Tama? Kasi alam mo, kung nangyari yung limang yan sa'yo, ibig sabihin, mangyayari din yung limang yan sa kanila. And don't you think it's like pag narinig mo na ganun yung nangyari sa kanila? Yes, right? Okay, so simple lang. Network marketing, meron tayong dalawang action na ginagawa dito. Simple. We are doing retailing, right? And we are doing sponsoring. Okay? So these are the two actions. So para tayong naglalakad. Okay? So retail, sponsor. Retail, sponsor. Pwede ba yung retail lang? Diba? Pwede ba sponsor lang? Hindi. Diba? Because these are the two things that we do in network marketing. You always retail and you always sponsor. Okay, let's look at retail. Return like network na. majority of the people will not do the business. Even if they need it, they won't do it. Okay? So this business is only for the few people who have big dreams, di ba? Malaki ang pangarap, masipag, at gustong matuto. At naghahanap ng paraan para lumaban. Di ba? So, face it, the reality is most people, they will not really build the business. So it's okay. If you are losing people, okay lang yan. Because they are not for USANA. At the end of the day, you are looking for the few people who will do USANA. And come to think of it, in USANA Philippines, ilan lang naman yung diamonds? Diba? We are how many diamonds, Miss Army? How many diamonds, Army? 50, gano'n? 50. But 50 diamonds growing, 2 billion, 3 billion sales. So it's not a lot of people. It's the few people who are passionate, who are ambitious, and who are willing to embrace the vision of Dr. Myron Rances. Yan ang hinahanap natin. Okay? So it's okay to make a bit. Okay lang yan. Average, okay lang yan. Ang importante, mas maganda na wala na nga sila di ba? Kasi diba? Wala sila, makahanap na ng bago. So, ganun ang negosyo natin. Naghahanap lang tayo kung sino yung mga kasama natin sa pag-aaral natin at sa success natin. So, retailing, simple lang yan. Right? So, always don't discount in your brain na, ay, gusto lang naman yan. Hinahanap ko business builder. Diba? Anong gusto nyo? Yung business builder na probably is only 3% na gagawin talaga yung negosyo. Diba? And then, 97% is users. Diba? Hanap mo yung 3%, tapos i-discount na yung value ng 97%, of course na. Diba? That's where the retailing comes in. Now, retailing, ang hinahanap natin ay mga, syempre, magiging loyal users natin. Right? Tama? We are looking for those people, and sure, sa organization natin, maraming mga loyal users. Yung nag-e-echo lang sila, yung love nila yung product, na kung sasabihin mo, tumigil ka na, ayaw nila kasi, di ba? Ang maganda sa product natin, meron tayong emotional affinity. Ang maganda kasi, let's say, sige, nasa forex or trading, di ba? Or nasa kung ano-anong mga ibang product. Ang pagkakaiba, pag nasa USANA, they will fall in love with the benefits of self-essentials. Diba? If they have experienced that, and then you tell them, nag-stop ka na, hindi yan sila pa kaya. Right? Sila pa yung magbukas, sila na, uy, kailangan ka ng self-essentials. Diba? Hindi ako makatulog. May kahapon, may isang driver ng kapitbahay namin. O, kumatok, bibili siya ng self-essentials. Dalawang beses siya pumunta sa bahay. Gusto niya daw talaga bumili ng self-essentials. He has been buying self-essentials every 2 months. Imagine, diba? Driver siya, but he knows the value of his health. He needs it kasi he needs good sleep for him to do his work, diba? Na to do his job effectively. So, ayan, marami siyang benefits na na-experience. So, I cannot tell them to stop. Kumakata nga eh. O, diba? Na may kailangan ko na kasi maubos na. Diba? That's the beauty of supplements. Nauubos yung product natin? Nauubos siya. Ibig sabihin, bibili sila ulit, right? So, yan yung maganda. Pag-consumer na ng product natin. Right? Product natin. Okay? Dahil sa maganda yung USANA is because una-una, consumable siya, nauubos, bibili ulit. Right? Pangalawa, nagkakaroon ka na ng emotional affinity. I cannot live without my essentials. I cannot live without my proflavanol or
Yan po yung
Balaguer.
inayos ko ngayon.
So that's the beauty of our business. We want the loyal users. Okay? So ang ginagawa natin, what do we do with loyal users? We just share. Diba? Sino sa inyo has some issue with selling? I don't want to sell. Sige nga, sino? Sino yung feeling that I don't like selling? Nahihiya ako, ayoko. But I don't like to push people. Who has that feeling? Sige nga, honest kayo kasi hindi ko kayo matulungan. Hindi kayo honest. Okay? Sino rin nahihirapan about selling? Sige nga, show of hands. Okay? Sige, matutunan nyo. This business, all you have to do is to share. Okay? I'll expound on that later. You just share the benefits of sensations. Right? Let's just focus on sensations now. Okay? Sharing lang. Okay. Later, I'll expound more. Sponsoring, we are looking for business builders. Okay. The users are important, okay, but the business builder is just as important because that is what is gonna really build our business. Right? Right ba?
Yes.
Okay. Ngayon, eto, simple lang ginagawa natin. Ini-invite lang natin sila and then tinuturuan lang natin sila kung paano gawin ang negosyo. Tama? Okay. So that is the model of our business. We need retailing, the users, and then we need the sponsoring, which is the business builders. So retailing, we would like to give 20% of our time putting in. Sabihin, whenever you go out, hindi mo hinahanap yung business builders lang. Along the way, mas marami kayong makikita users. Tama mali? Oo, di ba? So, okay. And then, most of your time will be on business builder. Okay? Business builder. You're looking for business builder.
Yes.
Along the way, you are looking for you are diba? Accommodating mga users. Okay. So tonight, I'll expound more on customer care. Okay? Customer care. Sino sa inyo may maraming users na? Marami na? Okay. So, let's focus on CCP. Anong nangyayari? Ano yung reality ngayon? What is the reality? Most of us look at users as para mo yung pera mo. Kailangan mo i-dispose to eh. Okay? So, naghanap ka ng mabibentahan. Tama? And, if not, naku, ikaw ko na naman. Ano ba? Kailangan ko na ba 100 points? Sino kaya tatawagan mo para mabentahan mo ng product? Kasi, ikaw ko na. Right? Is that what is happening?
Yes.
Right? It's either yung mindset lang natin is yung user natin is ma-dispose ng yung product or kung hindi, kailangan natin bentahan para may pang-KO, right? Okay. But, what if ito yung shift na gagawin natin? Okay? Because in reality, the user is as valuable as the builder. Meron ba kayo yung builder nyo? Uy, ikaw na. Ano ba? Sabi na kaya, kasap natin yung PM. Kaya mo babayaran yung setup ko. May ganon?
Yes.
Marami ganyan?
Yes.
Tapos, meron ka namang user. Naku naman, Pamela. Kailan mo ba ni-deliver?
Tama.
Na, ba't ka na nag-iwan? Ha? Ba't hindi mo ba dinadeliver? Meron ganon?
Yes.
Maraming ganyan?
Yes.
Marami tayong user hindi mo follow up, siya na nagpa-follow up sa'yo.
Tama!
Kaya lang ang problema, eto kasi yung mindset natin, pang-dispose lang, pang-benta lang, ang habol ng ego. Kaya we are not taking care of our users. And not talking of it, the user is 97%. Tama? So I think we need to value our users more. Because at the end of the day, that is the volume that you need to stabilize your business, right? Right ba?
Yes!
Okay. So the user is as valuable as the builder. Minsan nga yung user, mas malaki pa yung hindi lang 100 points, 200 points. Tapos yung builder mo 100 points lang na kayo. Oh, right? Nangyayari? Yes. Nangyayari yun. Ngayon, next is, don't you know that loyal user is your future business builder?
Tama!
Right? So, diba? After using it for a year, 2 years, suddenly they say, gawin na lang kaya namin business to. Yung nangyayari?
Yes!
Nangyayari siya, diba? So, what if we will shift that mindset to this one? The users is as valuable as the business leader. And okay lang the users nila. Gawin natin loyal. Right? Hindi siya one time pabebentahan lang. Hindi lang siya pang-dispose ng product lang. Hindi siya pa-sell ng product lang pang-ipon. Okay, etong user na to, pag naging loyal yan, pwede yan maging future
Business builder!
Okay. So, ang importante, build your user base. Tama? Let us use our user base. Ano? Let's say, meron kang isang business builder, ang hinahabol lang 100 points ang ego. Diba? Kasi ego lang naman kailangan. Anong ginagawa niya? Naghahanap din siya ng business builder na 100 points lang din ang ego. Right? So, ano nangyayari? 10 nga yung business builder mo. Tama? Pero 100, that's only how many points?
1,000.
1,000 points. Right? What if ikaw, business builder ka, pero meron ka 15 na user na sensations. Ilang points yan? Ilan yan? If you have 15 users of essentials, ilang points yan? 500. Diba? 15 users in a month, 500 points.
Yes!
Ginagawa mo yan? Kung ginagawa mo, kaya mo ba ituro?
Yes!
Diba? Ang ano ginagawa mo, yan yung matuturo mo, right? So, ano mangyayari? Meron kang 10 business builder, copy business, right? 500 points, 10 din. That's how many points? Ilang points? 5,000 points? Madali ba yung 5,000 points?
Yes!
Simple lang ba yung 5,000 points?
Yes!
Diba? Kaya kasi, hindi kayo makabuild kasi ang ginagawa nila ay naghanap din ng business builder na mag-i-AO ng 100 points. Tapos sila, naghanap din sila ng 100 points. Diba? We want to increase the productivity of every business builder. And that is by building a user base. Okay?
Yes!
Is it helping?
Yes!
Okay. Ngayon, paano? Whether yung CCP or customer care program, ang tawag namin, ang goal nito is retention. Right? Mahirap ba? Lagi kang naghahanap ng bago?
Yes.
Yes!
Diba? Diba? Nag-sign up na. Tapos, syempre, excited ka, 500 points. Right? Tapos, after 2 months, 100 points na lang. Tapos, after another month, wala na. Diba? Hanap ka na naman ulit ng bago. Right? So, ang goal natin is retention. Kung sino yung pumasok, we want to retain them. Right? Because, pumasok na sila eh. Diba? Natuto na sila. Naniwala na sila. Kaya lang, mali lang kasi yung mindset natin. Okay? We have the wrong mindset. That's why. Okay. So, are you excited?
Yes!
So, 100 points a month na tayo.
Yes!
Personal volume, ha?
Yes!
Okay. So, are we going to build our user base?
Yes!
Okay. Sige. So, paano tayo mag-build ng, diba sabi ko, CCP, yes, retention. And do you think if you retain them, you can convert them?
Yes!
Yes, right? Because the most loyal, right, business builder are actually loyal users.
Yes.
Yes. At maganda, always remember, how you start is how you will duplicate. Ano ibig sabihin yan? Pag user siya, user na siya, loyal siya talaga, alam niya lahat ng product kasi alam niya yung product, diba? Hinahanap niya yung product, gusto niya mag-share. Do you think, pag nag-business builder siya, yan din ang gagawin niya? Do you think they will know how to take care of their new associates?
Yes!
Do you think they will also teach them to become loyal users?
Yes!
Yes, diba? So, loyal users are the best business builders. Okay? Ngayon, how to do this? Okay? Una-una, you need to learn to strengthen relationship.
Tama.
Okay? This is a relationship business. Network marketing is relational marketing. So whether you like it or not, you need to like people. Diba? If you don't like people, then huwag na lang mag-USANA. Kasi mahirapan ka lang. Because you need to love people.
Yes.
Okay? Sino dito? They love people! That's why you are in USANA. Right? Okay. You need to strengthen relationship. Bakit? Sa ngayon, anong nangyayari sa market, right? Ang dami ng company. Kung hindi ka nag-build ng relationship doon sa user mo or sa associate mo, ikakatok, mari-mari. Meron akong magandang product. Mas mura ka. Diba? Ay, ang bilis ng business effect. If you don't build a relationship, wala ka ng user.
Tama.
Matatangay na yan. Diba? So you want to build that relationship because you want to establish loyalty. Kahit may makatok sa kanya, uy, mas more, ito na lang sa akin ka bumili kasi mas mura. Bibigay ko sa'yo, ganito na lang. Diba? At sasabihin na, ay hindi, kaya ko na ako bibili. Yeah, di ba? RJ? RJ na lang ako bibili kasi may relationship kami eh. I like it kasi pinafollow up niya ako, siniservice niya ako, ina-educate pa niya ako about health. Di ba? Ba't lang sasama sa'yo? Kahit mas mura pa yan, loyal ako kay RJ. Nowadays, you need to establish loyalty sa mga users nyo. Na kahit anong mangyari, sa'yo pa rin bibili. Right?
Right? Perfect.
Okay. Eh, pinaniwalaan ka na, itodo mo na.
Tama.
Diba? O, Okay, pangalawa is you need to establish your credibility. Okay? You need to make sure that they understand that you are a health advocate. Okay? Nasa USANA na tayo. So, ibig sabihin, you need to embrace health. You need to educate yourself about health. Diba? Hindi pwede, hindi mo alam. Right? Meron akong kausap. Okay, meron akong kausap na one of our leaders. So, sabi niya, upon listening to her, it seems like every time she calls her prospect or her associate, she's talking about just the product. So, parang nagbebenta tayo, right? If you're just talking about the product, you're just selling the product. Pero sabi ko, alam mo, we should be the health advocate. We should be the bringer of the educator about health, about the importance of health, about taking charge of your health, about new information about health. Tama? Oh, alam nyo, tayo kasi, we are in the health business. Diba? I'm sure a lot of you nag-click tayo pag may something about health clinic natin. Tama?
Yes.
So yung algorithm, dati tayo nakakakita ng mga about health. Pero for most people, they really do not care about health.
Yeah.
So they don't get a lot of reels or anything, di ba, about health. Right? Hindi nila nakikita yan. Pero akala natin, nakikita nila yan. Pero kasi tayo, nasa health natin, kasi tayo sa health, kaya lagi natin nakikita about health. But sa kanila, they're not interested. They probably are interested in a lot of other things except health. Wala silang nakikita about health. So it is our responsibility to show them, to open their eyes to the importance about health. And start them on the track of being conscious about their health, taking charge about health, wanting to know more about health. Yan yung mainly yung role natin, being part of USANA. Okay. So, strengthen your relationship. Okay? Yung sinasabi natin form, alam natin yung form, di ba? Oo. Form is continuous. You want to continually do form. Hindi yung, na-form ko na, na-present ko na, close ko na, tapos na yung form. Form is continuous relationship. This is a relationship business. You want to know them more. You want to be interested in them. Okay? Okay ba?
Yes.
So, continuous yung relationship building natin. Okay? They need to know that you really truly care about their health. Okay? Because people do not care how much you know until they know how much you care. Right? Okay. You maximize the volume. What do I mean by this? Eh baka naman, 3 taon na. Sensations pa lang din yung binibili niya sa'yo. Right? Kasi, hindi mo siya na-educate. Parang, ay, bumibili na lang. Ay, lagi yung masabi, 34 points lagi sa kanya. Diba? Diba? What if meron silang family? Diba? Kids sila. May ka-opposite sila. May kamag-anak sila. Diba? You can always maximize the volume. But, hindi ka nga naka-mindset na maximize the volume. Kaya, ang effort mo lang is, isa na 34 points. But, if your mindset is, I need to maximize my volume. Kasi, meron naman siyang circle eh. Meron naman siyang family, meron siyang neighbor, diba? Meron siyang ganon. So, hindi na siya. Marami pang ibang products kung sana collagen, ganyan, diba? So, you can always maximize volume by adding more people, right? Or adding more products to what they are normally buying from you, right? Tama ba? Okay. And then, you educate to expand. Diba? Kaya, hindi mo maximize yung volume kasi hindi mo sila na-educate. And I came to realize na marami sa mga users natin, naging lazy na tayo, complacent na tayo. Hindi naman sila eh. So we are not taking an active role in educating them about health. And I really acknowledge the effort of the corporate ng USANA because they came out with a very powerful program, okay, which is the 28-day Fatness Revolution. Thank you, Ms. Arby. So because of that, diba, we can all go back to our active or inactive associates and tell them that there is this new program and then we start educating them again. Diba? So balikan natin yung mga naging inactive na or active sila, pero get them into fitness and wellness. Kasi that is gonna get them excited again sa business. Okay? So is this healthy?
Yes.
Okay. Ngayon, sino sa inyo nahihirapan kayo mag-follow up? Yung bang, dito tayo sa follow up. 3-step pattern. 3-step pattern to follow up. Okay? So marami sa inyo, di ba? Yung follow up, yung hindi nyo alam anong sasabihin nyo. Natatakot kayo tumawag. Kasi parang feeling nyo may agenda. Tapos baka maging negative sila. May ganun ba?
Yes.
Yes, right? So, would you like to know a way of following up para hindi ka na very conscious?
Yes.
Okay. Sige. Okay, 3-step follow-up. Kasi di ba, kadalasan parang may agenda, kailangan na siya na mag-AO. Kailangan na mag-AO, no? Hindi ko niya napapayaran Saturday na. Naku, 12 o'clock na, malapit na 2 o'clock. Right? Yun ang ba yung feeling niyo? Naku, paano kaya tatawagan? Paano kaya isisingin? Paano ko sasabihin sa kanya? Right? That is because what is foremost in your mind is the follow, is the agenda, your agenda. Alam naman natin, pag meron tayong kailangan, minsan nahihiya tayo, tama?
Tama.
Diba? Kasi may kailangan tayo sa kanila eh. Right? So, how do we counter this? Okay. Ito yun. Build relationship. That's the first step. Build relationship. Sabi ko nga, this is a relationship business, dapat ongoing effort, diba? So, always, whenever you talk to somebody, you focus more on that person. Diba? Kasi, eto nga sinasabi natin, long-term business natin, pero yung goal natin is usually short-term, right? Gusto natin ngayon, meron tayong agenda, right? But, if you are going to be long-term in doing the business, then, relationship is important. Ang goal natin sa relationship is to build our credibility. Diba? Yung sinasabi natin, people want to buy from people that they know, from people that they like, and from people that they trust. So your goal always with anybody will be KLP. Know, like, and trust. You need to come to the point that they know you, and you know them, that they like you because you like them, and they trust you. Right? Yan yung goal natin. Kasi all the other things will come. So kami, whenever we talk to somebody, our goal is the next meeting. Okay? Hindi namin pinupush yung gusto namin agenda. Wala kaming agenda. Of course, alam natin ultimately, we want to bring them into USANA. Kasi we can help them the most. They are part of USANA, right? We can help them through health. We can give them hope. We can give them through wealth. Diba? We can give them a purpose in life. Diba? Better future. Alam natin, ano yung pwede natin ibigay sa kanila if they are part of USANA. But of course, they wouldn't like to be part if you're always like, yan lang yung gusto mo sa kanila. Diba? Yan lang yung agenda mo sa kanila. So sa amin, at the Romel, our goal is always to build the light of you. Bakit? Next meeting ang mas importante. Kaya ano, spot playing. Tapos hindi mo na ma-follow up. Na-spot playing mo nga. Eh, hindi mo na siya kumakausap. Always remember, people have what we call the buyer's remorse. Nangyayari ba sa amin yan?
Yes.
Isa lang na tayong bibili. Di ba? Pagkalabas natin ng store, eh, tama ba yung ginawa ko? Binili ko to? Right? Does that happen?
Yes.
Buyer's remorse is real. And that's why, pag pinilit ko siya, spot rating niya, minsan, kung hindi ko talaga siya ready, diba? Nagkakaroon siya na siya mismo nag-discourage sa sarili niya. And that's why hindi mo na siya ma-follow up. Kasi feeling niya, diba, nabentahan siya, nabentahan siya, right? So, our focus is always building the relationship. Our focus is more on they like us because we like to talk, get interested in them, know their stories, know their challenges, so that the next time we meet naman tayo, pupunta sila. Kasi they know, like, and trust you. Would you like that? Yes. Kapag tawagan mo, sige, excited ako. Sabi mo, attend ka na namin. Sige, attend ako. Wait, mag-coffee tayo. Sige, punta ako. Diba? That only happens when you build the relationship. When they are excited to meet you. Okay, so build relationship. So always remember, ano yung pinag-usapan nyo? Madalas kasi, whenever we meet with somebody, iisip natin, di ba? Ano, prospect. Sino ko sasapasalahan ko? Saan ako sisingit dito? Di ba? Yung iniisip mo, is yung agenda mo. Di ba? You're not really interested in them. You're just thinking of, when can I bring my presentation? When will I open about USANA? People can sense that. Di ba? So, ayaw mo yan. Ang gusto mo, to be present, to really get to know them, diba? To really know where they are at. Always remember, people is how you make them feel. If they feel that you like them, diba? Siyempre, if you like them, they like you. Right? So how do you show you like them? You get interested in them. You want to know them more. You want to know what happened in their past, where they are, ano yung challenges nila, ano yung hopes nila for the future. Right? So, yan yung like a PE. Be present. Get to know them more. Okay? So, follow up. Diba? Kung nagkwento siya about yung dati, diba? The previous meeting, meron siya mga kinuwento. Take note of it. Take note little things na sinabi nila. Kasi, they will appreciate if they hear you tell them that. Right? These are little things, but I can tell you, this is gonna really boost your business. It's really the little things. Okay? So, okay. With your relationship, second, kasi for under time, okay. Next is build belief. Okay. Ang goal mo, bakit kayo nag-a-attend dito? Why are you coming to trainings like this or events like this? Bakit? Because you want to get to know people. Yung negosyo natin is really storytelling. Ano yun? Chika-chika. Ano yun sabi? Chika-chika. Chika-chika. Magaling ka mag-chika. Malaki ang chika mo. Tama. Chika-chika lang. Anong chichika mo? Eh, wala ka naman dito. Tama. Kaya ka nandito kasi, imagine, we have probably 200 people here. Imagine, ang daming chika. 200 na chika. All you have to do is, anong favorite product mo? Bakit ka nag-usana? Diba? These are chika. At ang gagawin mo, pag-uwi mo, natawagan mo. Alam mo, galing ako sa office. Grabe, nandito si mentor Camille. Ay, galing na talaga. Hindi talagang chicken yun. Yun. Diba? Malalaman mo ba yung story niya kung hindi kayo nag-attend dito?
Tama.
Sorry to say, yung mga nag-zoom. Kahit anong gagawin mo, walang energy siya. Hindi nadagdagan ang energy nyo. Nasa zoom lang kayo. The energy is here. You want to be here. You want to be rubbing shoulders, rubbing elbows with other USANA associates. Right? You want to know as many people. Because when you bring your guests, kilala ka. Right? RJ. O, diba? Kilala si RJ. Kaya pag may dala siyang guest, kilala si RJ. Right? Kilala si Pamela. Grabe. Kaya kung wala ka naman dito, na wala kang kakilala, pag nagdala ka ng guest, para kang pumunta ka lang dito, uuwi lang dito, mag-1-on-1 na lang kayo sa labas. Kaya ka nadala dito kasi kilala ka. Kaya ka pumupunta dito para marami kang kakilala. Diba? Kasi yung lahat ng kakilala mo, siya yung tutulong sa'yo para mas magaan gawin yung business. Because honestly, this business is so simple to do. This business is very simple. But you need all the others to help. Kasi at the end of the day, lahat tayo, yan yung net. Diba? Pag may bago, pagtatulungan natin, right? Bakit? Kasi alam natin, gaganda yung buhay nila pag nandito sila sa USANA. So we want them to be part of USANA. And we will do everything to get them into USANA. Because there is hope, there is future, there is a better life in USANA. Right? So you want to be here, you want to get to know people, you want to know stories, because yan ang gagawin mo sa build belief. Diba? You need the stories. It's the stories that will sell. Hindi yung knowledge, hindi yung facts, hindi the products, it's not that. It's the stories of people's changed lives. In terms of the product, in terms of the business, in terms of the, diba, yung growth nila, diba, yung dating mahiyain, tapos ngayon, nagtatok na sila dito, diba? Yan, ang hindi nila makakuha sa labas. Honestly, yan ang pwedeng mangyari sa USANA in just a month, 2 months, 3 months, total transformation. Pwedeng mangyari yan.
Yes.
But it will happen if you are here. Because the arena is here.
Yes.
You have to be here.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. And then lastly is update to action. Okay? So it's simple. Pag inuna mo yung build belief, tapos binigyan mo ng maraming belief, siya na magsasabi, ay, upline, ikaw ko na, kailangan ka ng bayaran. Diba? So, do you think by doing this, it will help you follow up more?
Yes.
It will.
Yes.
Kasi you are shifting your mind from being very conscious kasi may agenda ka to really just building the relationship and then building their belief so that they will come to the point that they want to do USANA. They want to do USANA. If you build the relationship, if you build their belief, automatic na yun. Sila pa nagsasabi. Sila na magsasabi kung ano yung dapat nilang gawin. Kasi minsan alam naman nilang gawin, kaya lang hindi lang nila ginagawa. Tama? So, anyway, my time is up. Pero, it's okay. Because we're going to institutionalize naman this one. So, we're going to make it into modules siguro. I know this is very basic. Pero alam nyo, basic is what we need.
Yes!
It's the little things that is not being taught. Okay? So anyway, Did you learn a lot?
Yes!
So, sige. Ano yung 2 actions in network marketing? Ha? Ano? Paano okay. Ano yung importante sa CCP? Nga, retention and conversion. Sino makapag-share ng ano yung 3 kailangan gawin para may customer care? Sige nga, sino? Who would like to run to the front and share? Sige nga, who is that brave heart na, sige nga, ano?
Value the
Come
user.
on.
Ayun o.
Alright, I am Rox.
Hi,
Okay, so to build yung CCP, so kailangan ng retention and then conversion. Okay, so how you start is actually how you duplicate. Diba? So yung loyal users will eventually become our best built business builder. So how? Number 1, strengthen relationships. Okay, so how do we do that? We have to love and like people. So, kasi nga, if people don't care how much we know until they know how much we care sa kanila. And people sense kung talaga naman points lang yung habol natin or benta lang din. So, we have to establish loyalty. So, we give service to them and we educate them about health, about life. And then number 2, we have to establish our credibility. Siyempre, nasa USANA tayo all about health, hindi na pwede yung post ka ng mga yosi-yosi, inom-inom, di ba? So, siyempre, about health na, ganyan. So, siyempre, health advocate na po tayo ngayon. We have to embrace health, and we have to educate about health. So, we don't just talk about the products, but also the benefits. Yan. And then yan, so yung social media algorithm, natuwa po ako doon. Kasi hindi ko gets yun ako nga, parang iba nga naman yung algorithm nila. Kung puro, let's say, hindi about business, about bad stuff. Kunyari, about puro mga green yung algorithm nila, green jokes, ganyan. Wala nga naman talaga sa health, about ganyan. Diba? So maganda, tayo yung like sa social media attraction, ganyan po na lalabas yung about health. So it's our responsibility to give them the importance of health. So, and then yung forming, natuwa po ko kasi, yun nga, continuous pala siya. So, form meaning, F for family, O for occupation, R for recreation. M, yung iba money, pero iba message. So, basically, doon umiikot yung message sa for. Pero like iba, pwede rin yung money. Baka naman, kailangan iba kasi hospital yung parents or something, ganyan. So, really be interested on them. And then, maximize the volume by, yun nga, hindi lang by yung sa products and the people they know. Kasi nga, yung 100 na kakilala natin, may 100 din nakakilala, may 100 din nakakilala, may 100 nakakilala. Yan. So we add more products or add more people. And then we educate and expand. And it's really an active role. We really have to step out sa comfort zone natin. So thank God for, thank you Sana for the 28-day Fat Loss Challenge. So yun na. Thank you po. Picture lang. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Yes. Yes. Thank you. So I hope you learned something tonight. And I know we're going to go home and call everybody that we know.
Yes.
Hindi na kayo takot na follow up. Right?
Yes.
Thank you very much and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mentor Daisy Balaguer! Ayan, very impactful, no, and heartfelt talaga, no. We can really summarize kasi these portions, no. Yan, you make it heart, Diba? Heart, no? Be really compassionate, no? I-share yung products natin to other people, no? And of course, yung second, energy. And then passion. Yan. Yun yung aabangan natin later. No? Sa mga sunod natin ng mga speakers. So, energy check muna tayo for this side. May konting delay. May konting delay. How about this side? Energy check. Iba talaga, no? Ibang pump side. Yung magre-represent dito sa side niya. Another one for this side. Bumabawi. How about this side? Ayan, syempre, yung next natin nga na portion would be energy.
Ako yung nagahan.
Tayo
Ako yung naghahanap ko ng live stream. Nasisira po yung audio mix mo.
Alright. And then, diba sabi ni Mentor Daisy kanina, one of the two things talaga na ginagawa natin in network marketing is retailing and sponsoring. So ngayon, parang mga fire up muna tayo, no? Magising muna ulit tayo. Pag sinabi kong jump, then jump to the left. Pag-left. Alam niyo na, pag nagkamali, mabipinpoint natin yun. Okay, and then jump to the right. Okay, retailing and sponsoring. Di ba? Parang left and right na. Alright. Jump to the left. Jump. Left or left? Jump to the left. Jump to the right. Jump. Alright. Parang may delay, may nangyayaring kakaiba dito. Okay, presence of mind. Sabi nga ni Mentor Daisy ba, be in the moment. So, let's go ha. Kaya natin to guys. Jump to the left. Jump to the right. Jump to the left. Jump to the right. Ayan, malakpakan natin ang isa rin. So, I guess, gising na tayong lahat, right? Gising na ba? And ready na for our next speaker? Ayan, gising na, no? Do you want to make big in this business?
Yes!
You want to make big in this business?
Yes!
Really big?
Yes!
Kasi yung next speaker natin, no, not just here in Manila. Not here in the Philippines alone. But different countries, let's say, continents. Like Europe, US, and the whole Asia Pacific lang. Kaya deserve talaga yung energy. Very dynamic, very energetic mentor, no? And it's my personal mentor. Yes, kagaya ni Mentor Daisy na naging Rookie of the Year din siya. Grabe. And, ito na guys, practice tayo. Pag tinawag ko, dapat grabe yung energy natin, no? Okay, practice muna tayo. War, tinawag ko na. War, tinawag ko na. War, tinawag ko na. Alright, let's go lang. Executive 3-star. Baby, tutulog. Teka, okay pa? Diyan ba ako magpapanin ko? Ano pangalan mo, brother? Hi, Jaden! Good afternoon, everyone! Hindi na pala, grabe, no? Grabe, kanina ako sila ba, listening to Metro Daisy Balaguer. Sabi ko, grabe talaga pag tayo mong nagsasalita. Yung gems, yung value ng word, sometimes hindi natin ma-appreciate. Like, kunyari, customer care program, meron kang isang customer. Alam nyo, yung pinaka-regret ko. Ask me why?
Why?
Pag-quick-quick rate pala ang mga downlines ko, sana binigay na lang sa akin yung customer nila.
Tama!
Okay?
Wait, ganun lang. Hindi mo na sa akin, gusto mo. Ano, pinakalutuin mo. Kasi na-realize ko before, kasi tama si Mentor DC, dati ang mindset namin, recruit. Very immature eh. Bata pa lang ako, ang mindset ko, sige, para kaya ng organization, para may ng downline. Pero as I mature, so hindi na ako magsasabi, ilang taon na po ako, ang solid talaga ng business is a well-balanced group of users and distributors. Kasi pwedeng sa one side lang, okay? Kaya totoo po, marami pong nag-follow up. Sobrang ganda po ng USANA talaga. Okay, pakisabi sa kanya ko, buti na lang nasa USANA ka. Kasi mga pulbos na walang naman. Okay? Hindi niya narinig ang brand natin. Okay, so, hindi kasi this is a branded something na hindi ka mapapahiya. As in, okay? Kahit hindi mo alam paano explain, hindi ka pa rin mapapahiya. Isa nga akong nahulan, ibinenta niya yung sensations. Magkano yung dati 4-1, okay? Nabibenta yung 3-8. Apply, nakabenta ako sensations. Oh, 3-8, oh, apply. Pero ano gagawin ko dito sa isang blue? Nasa Paris yan! Diba? So, alam niyo rin po. Okay? So, ang topic ko po right now is, totoo may nagkakaroon ha? Ang topic ko po right now is why making life meaningful. Sino ka ng convention? Nasa kawain. Okay, na-entertain ba yung Matet? Okay. Sino ka atin ng Malaysia? Nasa kawain. Kaya hindi ba? Next year na po kayo. Okay, o may chismis na po kayo. Okay. Ang aking napagandang kasama, siya po ang totoong boss sa aming dalawa. Okay? Yan. Yan. Okay. So let's start with some statistics. Okay? Ano ba ang MLM? Sino po first time mag-MLM? Sino po first time magbenta ng kahit ano? Okay? Nung pandemic po, nagbenta rin po ba kayo ng sushi bake? Diba na-uso yun, nung pandemic? Grabe ng pandemic! Ang dami kong trinay-invite sa USANA. Kasi ayaw ko magbenta ng vitamins. Okay? Doon nag-pandemic, nagbenta ng sushi bake. Ano ba yung uso dati? Ube pandesal. Tama? Okay. Ano pa? Dalgona coffee. Ay, nakita ko rin yan, no? Tapos kakakaglanan, nako, you're done, diba? Ayaw daw na magbenta. Pero worst comes to worst, kailangan magbenta. Putong yung bata eh. Walang mapakain, walang trabaho.
Ano po name niya?
Pero yun nga eh, bakit ka pa maghihintay ng emergency para gumawa ng paraan? Tama. Yan ang problem sa ating mga Pilipino, parating gagawan na lang ng paraan. Ay, suman-suka na ako sa paraan yan. Kasi yung nanay at tatay ko, pinag-aral po na apat pinag-aral po kami sa private school. Alam mo naman, pag tuition fee na, private school na, apat pa kami, ay, bigla, gagawa ng paraan. Okay. Pero kung mag-aaral ka kaya ako, right? For me, 3 years old pa lang anak ko, at 6 years old, ngayon, nagpo-folder na po kami pang college po nila. Opo, alam mo bakit? Kasi why?
Thank you so much,
Pagkakaalis
Sir
dito anak ko, eventually, ba't hindi mo gawin ngayon? Tama? Okay, so ayun. Now, balik tayo. Medyo nalilihis po tayo, nag-enjoy ako siya sa harap. Okay? MLM grew from $10 billion in 1980 to 40 billion in 1992. Pero mas maganda po kayo mabasa para ramdam po. No? Okay? 1, 2, 3. Basa.
MLM grew from $10 billion in 1980 to $40 billion in 1992 to $70 billion in 1996. If you have a good business sense, you should know this is a business you cannot know.
Tama, di ba? Pag-pili yung pag-nararamdaman nyo within yourself, tama talaga. Tama talaga yun. Ano yung pagpili ng sarili nyo? Okay? Now, imagine that. From 10 billion, 40 billion, 70 billion, dollars po pinag-uusapan natin, hindi peso. Malaki o malaki? Sobrang laki. No? And I know you've heard a lot of stories about from from janitor, from security guard, from pinakatapos ng pag-aaral, tapos naging successful sa network marketing. Ako hindi kaya ng ego ko yun. Hindi kaya ng ego ko magbenta ng vitamins ha. Hindi kaya ng ego ko, kung nagawa nila, ba't di ko kaya gawin? Tama? Wala. Okay pa kayo? Nagsisimula pa lang po. Ha? Okay, sige. Yan. Now, mamaya naman, sabi niyo pala, salita lang po ako dito. No, mamaya sabi, tsaka lang to. Char. Okay? KPMG. It's a very, very prestigious accounting auditing firm. Okay? Sila po nag-release nito. Okay? 2012 pa to ah. Today, direct selling is 167 billion industry. Malaking-malaki po yan. Hindi po pang merienda yan. Marami po ako nakikita kasi mga nagchat-chat. Ano. Minsan tumitingnan ako sa chat ng mga download ko eh. Bigla lang. Joke! Okay. Kunyari, nag-work kami dalawa, no? Tapos kita ko, uy, may $40 tayo, may pang merienda tayo. Ay! Ang USANA, hindi pang merienda! Okay, pampabago ng buhay ang USANA. Okay? 180 degrees. Oh. 2012, ba? Okay? Ito, North America, ang share nila dyan is 33.8 billion. Europe is 25.9 billion. Asia Pacific is 73.2 billion. Diba? Kaya kung sabihin lang walang pera mundo, naghihirap ang mundo, meron po, umiikot na po pera. The question is, nasa ang side ka, ikaw yung labas na labas ng pera side, o ikaw yung tumatanggap ng pera. Ganun lang ang pera talaga. Money is liquid, money is water, umiikot lang ang pera talaga. Okay? There's no such thing as walang pera. Okay? Ano pa? South America, 32.6 billion. Africa, 1.2 billion. O, di ba? Pera. Yan po, makikita niyo po, medyo malnutrition po yan. Okay? Wala pa po nakakain, medyo hinampa, no? Yan po ay Gold Directorship Rank Advancement po namin yan. Sige na, huwag yung pigilan yung palakpak niyo po. No? Opo, alam ko po, challenging po mag-run ng Gold Director, pero kaya-kaya. Tuwan-tuwa na po kami niya, may certificate na po kami. No? Nasaan si Miss Army para makita nila to? Miss Army. Baka naman. Huwag pahabol. Eto mga PBBS lang, may pa-hotel pa? Grabe, hindi ko matanggap eh. Okay? O sino nakasama ng PBBS Academy nung... Kailan ba to? Kaya, di ba? Kasi itong May, magkakaroon ulit. Itong May. May cut-off. Ayan, may pakasyo pa. Bakit ako nag-gold na ako lahat? Print lang ang certificate ko sa National Bookstore. Grabe, no? Iba talaga kayo. Masyado kayong binibigay lang. Ayaw pa. Pera na nga, ayaw pa. O, di ba? Grabe, BBS lang, may watch pa. Kaya palang kambo yan, okay? Na, masyado ba ako malikot? No? Nahihirapan po siya sa akin. Okay ka lang, brother. Hindi kami kasama mamaya. Okay. Now, ayan po. Nag-gold po ako dahil tinulungan ko po mag-gold yung left and right ko. In 6 months time, nag-gold director po ako. Okay, so I joined August 2010. February, nag-gold ako. March, nag-gold yung kanan ko. Eto. March, April, nag-gold yung kaliwa ko. Okay. Kasi ganun yung dapat sabay-sabay, no? O, tip na. Are you learning? Yes! Kasama niyo po dangay niyo? Yes! Sa kaliwat kanan? O, sabihin niya magsabay po kayo. Okay. Sabay-sabay. Kung ayaw, itali mo, isako mo. Diba? Memories, bakit baliw na baliw ka sa USANA? Maraming tao nagtatanong, bakit sobrang baliw mo sa USANA? Ask me why? Why? Because we are so privileged mag-USANA sa Pilipinas. Kasi dapat hindi bubuksan ang USANA sa Pilipinas. Para alam nila. Okay? Years ago, may dalawang Pilipino sa USANA, Canada, they were pushing so hard, USANA headquarters to open Philippines.
Okay? Kaya lang, syempre, wala tayong sumapa ng USANA natin. Kasi pa ito bansa na third world country. Eh, pinaglaban nila. Nag-star diamond siya. Blah, blah, blah. Nagkakagas. Pinuksan. 2009? Naman, 2009. Okay, 2010 po ako nag-join. Okay, saling ket-ket lang po ako. Hindi po ako pioneer. Okay? Pero saling ket-ket, pero malaki pangarap ko. Sobrang laki pangarap ko. Now, when I saw that, sabi ko, in a third world country, kaya mo kumita ng dollars na hindi ka lalabas ng bansa, win na yun. Ito pa malupit, kada linggo! Ay, hindi kinaya ng speaker yung energy ko. Okay. Pakisabi sa kagabi po, pwede kumita kada linggo ng dollars. Pwede talaga! Imagine that! Meron kang dollars every single ano? Wala na siya dito. Nag-i-imagine na siya ng dollars niya. Layo ng tingin ni ate, no? Ikaw ba yung singer? Oh, yun po na yung ko, hindi na ka-makeup. Hindi na pala naman, don't worry. Okay, so yun. Now, nag-i-imagine na siya ng dollars niya every single. Ang layo ng tingin. Totoo po, kaya po. Kaya wag na wag yung papabayaan sarili niyo mag-sisiro, mag-i-improve. Malaking bagay po yun. May to reach. This week lang naman eh. Bawi na lang ako next week. Malaking bagay po yun. Okay? Kasi, sabi po nila, based sa research, based sa experience, kung ano yung CVP mo ngayon, okay, yan yung continuously tinabaho mo for the past 3 to 6 months. Which is kung by weeks yan, ilan to? 12 to 24 weeks. Kung ano yung current CVP mo eh. Kaya wag na wag yung pababayaan na mag-zero siya. Now, hindi yan topic, hindi yan ang training ko, pasensya na. Pero, ever since nag-USANA po ako, ang nag-zero lang po ako is yung unang linggo ko. Tapos nag-zero po ako yung sa pangatlong linggo ko kasi akala ko pag nag-CVP na ako, may income ka na ulit. Hindi pala ganun. Okay? Pero, for the longest time, for 14 years po, bayad po ako ng USANA. Okay? For 14 years. Hindi po nag-zero. Ay, salamat. Okay. Future tayo mo na ito. Dati nag-aburanin lang ako. Ila-apply. Okay? Now, yun nga, makisabi nga sa katabi mo, not the person beside you, tell him, buti na lang nakapag-USANA ka. Diba? Kaya-USANA, kaya-kaya mo rin mag-roll. Of course, relative yan, no? Pag sinabihan ka kaya-kaya mo gold, tapos tingin mo hindi ka gold, pang diamond kaya ako dyan gold. I remember one time, true story. Ito pala tayo sa kasi nakalive pala ako. Galaw kasi ako ng galaw. Pasensya na po, ha? Mag-stay po ako. True story. May offer sa akin, it was a 250,000 offer sa Japan to work there for 5 years. Back then, I was an achiever. I think nasa 30+ thousand na pinita ko per month sa isa. So, syempre, being me, baliw na baliw sa USANA, but take note, calculated risk ang ginawa ko. Wow, talino, calculated risk. Okay. Hindi kasi syempre, yung mga 12 to 15 na katao na ako dyan. Yes, ganyan na achiever dati sabi. Okay, this is okay. Now, diniglan ko. Okay, balik ako sa Makati. Sabi niya, Kailan. Sabi ko kasi, apply! Papagoldin kita! Okay, kaya yung muna wala sana apply. No? Sabi niya, hindi, wag muna daw siya. Ako muna daw mag-gold. Sabi ko, apply niya ako mag-gold. Magka-diamond ako, apply! Okay? So, being a newbie, imagine yung 4 na buwan pa lang po ako sa negosyo. Sila, taon na po sila nag-network marketing. Sabi siguro sa utak niya, Kailan, baliw lang ata to. Hindi niya alam anong sinasabi niya. Later on, makuiwit dito. Oo, sinabi niya sa akin yung diamond na ako. Sinabi niya sa akin yung diamond na ako. Sinabi niya, akala ko makuiwit ka eh. Oo. yan ang for me, it was very clear for me na magda-diamond ako. Very clear. Okay? Crystal clear. Okay? Now, yun lang po yung kwento. Kasi yun nga, sinasabi ko sa'yo, kung hindi ka pang gold, pang-diamond ka. Kasi yan eh. Okay? Don't let other people say who you can and cannot become. Yun. In Tagalog, kaya niya na yun. Ang hirap mag-translate. Naubos ako sa Europe, kaka-translate. Oh, eto! Sa iba-iba, ang nakikita lang kasi nila yung nare-reject ka, napapagod ka, napupuyat ka. Sino po mga part-timer dito? Taas ang kamay. Okay. Palakpakan po ang sarili. I big there. Kasi yung palakpak para sa inyo yan. Hindi na para sa akin. Diba? Mga part-timer gets ko, ang hirap talaga yan. Challenging talaga. Okay? Wala nang lunch break. Working lunch na lang. Tapos Friday, hindi na sumasama sa Friday lunch out. Okay? Tapos pag weekend, umaga tanghali, hapon gabi, nag-USANA. No? Pag Sunday, Saturday, umaga tanghali, hapon gabi. No? Pero yun, imagine mo, wag lang kayo kasi titingin dun sa ano eh. Dun sa ngayon eh. Tignan nyo saan kayo pwede pumunta. Literal and figuratively and literally. Diba? So, ito, nakapag-London kami, nakapag-Paris kami, nakapag-Europe kami, nakapag-Dubai kami. Imagine because of USANA. Hindi ako, sige, tuloy mo lang. Tuloy mo lang. Supportan nyo na. Para naman hindi ka nagkakalang. Okay? So, ayan. Tapos nakapag-Switzerland, nakapag-Africa, nakapag-Cape Town. Diba? Oo, binalikan ko yan. Hindi ko nga, sabi ko, familiar tong bundok na ito. Ito sabi sa akin ng misis. Nakapagtaling tayo ng misis ko. Yan yung bundok sa karton ng Toblerone. Oo. Totoo yan pala yun. Oo, dyan pala na kinuha yun. So ito, ayan o, sino yung mga nag-qualify na pilot for a day? O, di ba? So, meron tayo itong resort, 32, Visayas, 14, Mindanao, 8. So, imagine mo, USANA is really giving an effort for us to have a great experience sa USANA natin. Kaya sulitin niyo po. Sulitin niyo po. No? Kung ako po sa inyo, meron kayong whiteboard sa bahay, o meron kayong manila paper, lagay niyo lahat ng mga incentive, lahat ng cut-off, lagay niyo lahat ng goals. As in, ubusin niyo lahat, sulitin niyo lahat. O, sino magla-Las Vegas next year? May goal tayo. No? Sa mga nakapag-US na, okay lang yan. Pumunta pa rin kayo. Bakit? Kasi ito, pwedeng libre. Tapos recognize ka pa. Okay? So yan. Ako sama ko anak ko kasi gusto yung pumunta ng US next year. Sa NASA, dadaan kami ng NASA. Sa may NASA? Mexico ba yun? Hindi, wala sa Mexico. Texas, basta. Bata ko, spaceship, hindi na sinasabi nila. O, ito. Just on top of that, nakapag-Rome pa, nakapag-Sweden pa, Aurora Borealis. So imagine nyo, kung hindi po ako nag-USANA, hindi ko po ma-experience yan literal. And at maraming tao nagsasabi, ito Rich, yung buhay mo parang parang fantasy. No? Fantasy, rags to riches, no? Guys, isang kwento pa lang ako. Ang dami sa USANA. Kung alam nyo lang at kung marinig nyo lang po talaga, ay, happy birthday, dito ka. Happy birthday, Clarence. Okay, pero pa natin, happy birthday. So, kung alam nyo lang po yung mga story ng mga naging successful sa USANA, ma-inspire po talaga kayo eh. No? Kaya, very important, alamin nyo po yung mga story ni Apnan Sonyo, Benita Fuente, Kelvin Pao, and Mentor Daisy Roman Balaguer, Ryan Tan, Raj Sogi. Alamin nyo lahat ng kwento kasi I started there. I started just using their story to share to my friends, to share to my office mates. Bakit? Lahat po tayo nag-start na zero. Lahat po tayo nag-start na business center. Wala po nag-start dito na diamond na siya agad. Okay? Pero meron yung diamond na tingin sa sarili niya. Okay? So, yan. Yan. O, tapos nakapag El Nido pa kami. Isang buwan kami sa El Nido. Bayad ako ng USANA. Imagine dati sinabi ko nyo rin yan. Pero, siyempre, 3-star diamond director na po. Tinabaho ko na po yan. Okay? 14 years na po ako nag-USANA. Pero, Alam mo yung pakiramdam na nasa beach ka, tapos isang buwan ka, bayad ka ng USANA? Sarap, no? At hindi barya ang binibigay sa iyo kada linggo. Diba? Max out ang binibilang dyan. Pero tapos na ako dyan. Okay? Ang boring pala mag-retire. Kasi we are not made to retire. Diba? Sabi niya, find joy in labor. Work is a commandment, sabi sa Bible. Diba? So yun. Ang retirement, binigay lang, ginawa lang yan ng mga Western companies para may look forward yung mga empleyado para magtrabaho sila hanggang dulo. That's just it. Bait lang siya. Okay? Ito na kung mag-retire, 31 years old ako, nag-retire ako, daming pera, wala magawa, nabaliw. Bumalik, dami sana. Yun, kasi mas may meaning pa po pala ang buhay kapag marami kang tinutulong tao, tapos ginagawa mo, basta ibang training na po yun. No? Pero imagine nyo, kaya ibigay ng USANA yan. Kaya mo ibigay ng USANA yan. Gusto o gusto? Gusto! Diba? Grabe, no? Sarap, no? So yun, kaya yun yan. So, and syempre, on top of that, ang maganda sa USANA, ano talaga it's really an avenue for us to help a lot of people. Okay? Pag kumikita sobra-sobrang pera, syempre, hindi naman pwede sa inyo lang lahat. No? Yung pera na yan, hindi po pera natin yan. Pera ni Lord yan. Steward lang po tayo. Okay? Hindi mo gamitin na maayos, kukunin din sa iyo. Okay? And hindi siya pinag-uusapan kung kailan malaki o maliit ang pera mo, ha? Okay? Kahit maliit ang pera, hindi ka pa rin humawa, kukunin din sa iyo. No? Kaya tinatawag ba, hindi pa ako nag-arang advance. Hindi pa ako nag-gold, hindi pa ako nag-diamond. 100,000, hindi mo mahawakan na maayos eh. Paano magbigay 1,000,000? Tama? Okay, so yun. Anyway, going back. Every team sa USANA, they have their own charity foundation and so on and so forth. Ito sa April 8 to 13, lipat ako Cebu, Malapasco Island naman. Okay, so yun, may isang island doon na hirap talaga sila sa vegetables nila and all, kaya tutulungan natin sila. Okay? So if you want to help, if you want to, just ask your uplines how you could help and contribute. Okay? Mas may sense ang pera pag gano'n. Okay? Kaya huwag niyong isipin na, hindi ko pa kailangan ng pera ngayon eh. May mga tao naghihintay maging successful ka. Okay? Isipin niyo na magulang niyo eh. Ganito pala magulang, ilang taon na ang magulang niyo. Baka naghihintay sila maging successful ka. Meron ba ang tinatanong ng magulang? Kailangan ka mag-gold. Kailangan ka mag-ruby. Kailangan ka mag-diamond. Mga anak, tinatanong ba kayo? Kailan kayo mag-gold? Kailangan kayo mag-asawa? Tinatanong kayo mga magulang nyo, no? Kailangan kayo mag-asawa? Parang po sila. Okay. So, kumulang na 127 milyong piso. Ano yan? Ano yan? Sino gusto mag-volunteer? Halika dito. Sino gusto mag-volunteer? Dali. Unang oras mo. Sino gusto mag-volunteer? Halika, brother. Sige, tara. Ano pangalan mo? Kyle. Pag mayroon ka 127 million, ano gawin mo doon?
Pamigay ng card.
Wait mo naman. Pwede mo iyan. Hindi, joke. Saan ka pamigay?
Sa mas na kailangan.
Wow, napakabait. Palakpakan natin ito. Pero, kailangan mo pa rin na pang-operational expense ng negosyo mo para tumakbo. Kailangan mo rin ang cost of living para mabuhay at may kakainin ka. Yun. Tama. Pero, let's just say, meron ng portion na nabigay mo na, na charity mo na cost of living mo na operational expense mo na. Anong gusto mong ma-experience at bilhin?
Actually, mentor, sa family talaga.
Sige po.
Family. Gusto kong mapag-travel sila sa lahat ng continents, sa paggawa ng bahay, pinamotche, lahat.
Sarap! Sino mo magulang nito? Palakpakan natin si Kyle, okay? Siguro kasi hindi kasi maportaan sa iyo sana. Kaya gusto pakita sa kanila, ito. Joke lang. Mabait na nga, no? Pero totoo, walang kapalit ang feeling na pag-travel mo, nabigyan mo na maging hawang buhay yung mga magulang mo. Tama? Tapos magulat na sa pagbukas ng pinto, may nakaribon na may kotse sa kanila. Yan! Okay? reveal. Dali, o ikaw na, halika. Ano pangalan? Hello, Clarice. O, ikaw.
Meron ako sa amin, ayun din, kung ako na magpapatayo muna ako ng bahay para sa parents. Tapos papauwi ko yung papa ko from abroad. Then magtatayo na lang siguro kami ng business. Ayun. Ayun, sige, iuwi sana ka namin. Tapos magtatayo ako ng, parang animal welfare. Yung mga parang yung animal shelter yun. Yan, tapos magdadonate lang sa charity, siguro yung mga sofa namin.
Meron ka ng pera para doon. Ano ba?
Para sa akin. Paano po kasi ng bata ko mag-asa? So, siguro mag-ano ako sa space na. Yeah. Gusto ko mapunta sa space, siguro yung extra money ko.
Thank you very much. Tapos mag-recruit ka rin doon, ha? Sa space. Okay. Pag pupunta ka ng space, balikan mo madamay mo sa Earth, ha? Okay, wala ko nila. So, anyway, balik po tayo, no? Ano po yan, numero po yan? Yan po ibigay ng USANA for 14 years sa amin po. Okay, katas po ng USANA yan. Wala akong kahit anong negosyo. Okay? Wala po kahit anong trabaho. 14 years na po akong hindi trabaho. Okay? And that's just one of the very successful story ng USANA. No? So, sobrang dami. No? O, tumayo, sino gusto ng ganyang income? Maganda kayo, wala pa tayo si Dave, no? Maganda may sound system tayo pag tumatayo, no? Okay, so okay na, upo na ulit. Okay. Nag-iising kayo, nagulat kayo, no? Okay. Yung mga hindi tumayo, gusto na mas malaki. Yan! Okay. Pero hindi na masama, no? Imagine mo, 127? Diba? 14 years? Pwede na, no? Okay? Pwede na. No? Pwede natin ulit. Now, sabi nila, nagbebenta na tayong vitamins. Diba? Samla, kadiri ginagawa natin. Okay? At the end of the day, maraming naghahanap ng USANA. Maraming as in. O, tapos nagawa na natin ito. Now, yun, una-una reason, but gusto ko ang MLM or ang network marketing. No? Ikaw ang boss, basa!
Ikaw ang boss! Negosyo, pinasukan natin. Ako sa ating business partner. Tayo ang kasosyo sa isang negosyo.
So, ayan ha, negosyo to. Ha? Huwag ka na magbuwasin pa negosyo. Okay, negosyo mo na to. Okay? Hindi ka na 127 million, buwasin pa ibang negosyo. Okay? Okay, so yan. Huwag kayo maniniwala sa mga diversify. Yung mga nagsasabi ng mga diversify, sila yung meron sobrang dami ng pera sa unang-unang negosyo nila, nagtrabaho na sobrang tagal, na sobrang focus, sobrang ganun lang, marami silang diversify. Hindi sila yung nagsisimula pa lang, tapos ang dami ginagawa. Ay, ako. Okay? So, ikaw ang boss dito, yun ang maganda sa isa na, hawak mo oras mo. No, ikaw ang boss. Pero syempre, kung ikaw ang boss mo, kailangan ikaw ang pinakamalupit na boss mo sa sarili mo. You should demand yourself more than others. Okay? Next, time freedom. Yung pangalawang reason ba't gusto mo yung MLM? Ba't gusto mo yung USANA? Okay? Basa. Tama. Tama. O diba? Sa USANA, UHS, USANA Health Sciences po yan. Okay? Kumikita ka na, hawak mo pa, oras mo. Yun ang masarap. Diba? Maraming tao kasi pag napagod, na-reject, na-Indian or whatever, at tinitingnan lang yung bad side eh. Pero kung titingnan nyo yung good side ng USANA, having the privilege to do this, okay, ang ganda eh. Sobrang sulit eh. Financial freedom. Okay? Basa. Wow! Teka. Ulitin natin ha. Pakisabi natin ng mas malakas yung medyo nararamdaman nyo, ito po, ha? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Grabe, no? Ramdam na ramdam. Grabe. Bakit sa kanan? Presyo lang. Presyo muna tinitan. Yung pinakamura pala hinanap mo, soup lang pala. Nakakain. No? So, and that's reality. That's the reality of a lot of people right now. Tama. Gusto mo isama yung anak mo sa mall? Naghahanap ng ng laruan? Nakita mo, libo? Diba? Sabi mo, hindi, sa birthday mo na lang. O, diba? Pero siyempre, iba yung practical. Tama? Iba yung practical. Dito lang sa araw. Gusto Lego, libo. Ang gusto niya, airplane. Tapos, nakailang airplane na Lego na siya. Afterwards, sisirain din. Afterwards, mawawala yung parts. Afterwards, hindi rin mabubuo. So, nakailang airplane na yan ako. Gusto nakakita ko na, instead of Lego, Congo, China. Pares din naman, yun din yun. 700 pesos lang versus 7,000. Diba? Kailangan practical rin lang, no? Pero alam niyo, iba-iba to eh, pag-usapan to eh. Okay? So yun, tapos parehas tungtuwa rin siya. Oh, hindi naman niya alam yung difference, okay? So, kasi pinupuo pa rin eh, no? Okay, so parehas pa rin. Ay, nako. So, sabi ko, ba't ngayon ko lang siya nakita? Yung Congo. Okay? Now, sa Mega Mall. Okay? So, ang daming Pilipino, ito ang reality. Pero maraming Pilipino sa USANA na kumikita ng libo-libo, hundreds of thousands, every single week. Bakit hindi ikaw? Parehas lang naman tayong compensation plan. Parehas din tayong company. Yun nga lang, baliw lang ako. Yun lang talaga. Gigil, baliw, consistent. Yun lang. Wala naman akong masteral. Wala naman akong PhD. Okay? Yun lang. Yan. Ito yung maganda. Law of leverage. Ako babasa nito. Extra time to others. Pagpaparami sarili at sa oras sa ibang tao. Dito nyo makikita bakit importante yung oras kaysa pera. Okay? Kahit ikaw ang nagpapahinga at kumikita ka, pa rin, basta naparami mo yung oras to ibang tao. Okay. Kaya hindi pwede hard work lang. Kulang ang hard work. Okay? I'm not saying what. Importante yun. Importante ang hard work. Crucial yun. Kaya lang kailangan tamang discarding. Okay? Sipag at syaga plus the right direction through law of leverage equals success. So malaman mo ikaw ay successful kung nakuha mo ng iyong pangarap. Pangarap ng mga ibang tao sa ilalim. Okay. So let's just say, paano yan mentor rich, no? Ayan. Ano tayo ng law of leverage? Nandiyan pa ba sila? Si Ryan Tan nandiyan pa? Si Mentor Ryan Tan nandiyan pa? Daisy, Ma'am Daisy, nandiyan pa si Ryan Tan? Wala na. Kung tawagin ko lang audience participation. Oo. Si paring Ryan Tan. Okay, so ganito. Sino gusto mag-volunteer? Volunteer. O ikaw, brother. Hindi ka dito. Palakpakan naman natin si brother. Okay. Ano pangalan mo, brother? Jericho Rosales. Okay. So ganito, parang Jericho. Ilang months ka na sa USANA? Ilang years?
1 year and 2 months.
1 year, 2 months. Okay. So, si Jericho. Okay. Now, ang law of leverage, no, napaka-importante dyan. Bilog-bilog. Kung ayaw nyo bilog-bilog, square. Okay. Sabi, yan yung isa na yung bilog-bilog, di ba? Sabi ko, hindi, square po ako. Okay. Okay, so parang Jericho ganito. So let's just say, gusto mo, meron ka ng repertoire. Okay. Gusto mo ako maging rep mo. Matayo ka. Yan daw, dito ka. Sige, bago muna ako. Ikaw muna. Ang pangalan mo? Karen. Palakpakan natin si Karen. Dito ka. Saan ka ba pwesto? Diyan. Ikaw din. Halika na dito. Nasa harap. Ikaw din. Halika dito. Yan. Left and right. Okay. Ikaw, saan mo gusto pwesto? Dito ka, dito ka. Isa pa. Karen, saan ka na dito? Mega, ikaw rin. Very dito. Ayan. Pwesto. Mega. Inner. Ayan. Isa pa. Sige, ako na isa. Okay. So, nako, may i-apply kita. Lalagpasan kita. Okay. Ayan. Si Mentor Daisy, tawagin ko ni Mentor Daisy. Okay lang po. Grasya ng ating ano. At si Mentor Rob, tawagin ko lang po sa Mentor Daisy. Ang gusto mo, tawagin mo si Mentor Daisy. Mentor Daisy, dito ka po. Mentor Rob, dito ko lang. Dito po tayo. Sino gusto na si Mentor Rob? Ayan, nauna siya. Okay. So imagine that. Tapos ako nandito, isa pa. Si Ryan ka nandyan, no? Okay. So, patingin din natin yung tree ni ano. No, kinakabahan si Jericho. Grabe, no? Grabe ang ano? Grabe ang tree mo. Grabe, no? Anong pakiramdam mo eh?
Saya, Mentor.
Sige na? Wala na si Ryan Dan. Okay, so, ayun, thank you very much. Malapakan po natin. Thank you very much, Mentor Daisy, Mentor Rob. Thank you very much, everyone. Okay. So, sige po ka na dyan. Ayun ka na. Hindi huminga si Jericho kanina. Wala, ito mga downline ko. Okay. So, nakita niyo yung concept ng leverage. Sino gusto maging downline si Mentor Rob? Sino gusto maging downline si Mentor Daisy? Di ba? So, law of leverage states that napumultiply mo yung effort mo 1,000 times, 100 times. Okay? Kaya, tama po yung sinabi ni Mentor Daisy kanina na yung customer care program. Pero yung other side naman, huwag nyo rin kakalimutan. Yung associate care program. Diba? Distributor Care Program. DCP. O, diba? Gumawa ng program. So, pero gusto ko yung sinabi ni Mentor, Daisy, kasing halaga ng distributor ang customer. Wow! Kanina talaga sumabog yung utak ko. For 14 years, hindi ko na-realize yun. Ngayon ko lang na-realize. Buti nga nag-attend ako ng training ngayon. Oo! Aminin nyo! Everyday, sino pinapollow up nyo? Sino kinakausap nyo? Sino sinusum nyo? Sino mini-message nyo? Sino kinakamusan nyo? Downline. What if isama nyo sa daily method of operation nyo, pati customer? Grabe, no? Galing, no? So, yung law of leverage, no, napaka-importante yan. Kaya sinasabi ko sa inyo, hindi pwede siguro-siga lang. Kailangan maintindihan yung leverage ng USANA. Kaya nga po tayo nag-network marketing eh. Para hindi mag-isa ka lang. Tama? Now, Mentor Rich, nahihirapan ako makapag-recruit, magbenta ng product. Sinabi nga ni Mentor Daisy na yung mga customer, no, loyal customer, eventually pwede sila maging builders, loyal associates, or hingi ka ng referral. Pwede ka humingi ng referral. Kaya huwag kayo mag-upit. Hindi na sa akin, customer nyo, kain nyo. Okay? Hindi na kayo mag-quit, no? Kasi ano bakit? Yung isang customer niya, isang tao, ito share ko sa inyo. Meron akong associate sa Italy. Yung friend niya, okay, nausap, ito, USANA na. Ayaw ko USANA yung friend niya. Humingi ng referral, nagbigay ng referral. Una, customer. Tapos ngayon, from here, nag-create ng 3 executive board directors. Kaya meron ako mga Italianong executive board directors na hindi ko kilala. 3. Dahil sa isang customer. Dahil sa isang referral. Imagine kung gano'n ka-powerful yun. Kaya punta Europe. Oo. Kasi dami nila eh. First time ko sila makita na sumakit yung volume sa akin. Sino gusto na gano'n? Magsipag muna kayo, okay? Sipag-sipag din pag may time. Big money versus small money. So imagine this. At saka, bakit sila Mentor Rob at si Mentor Daisy pinasok ko dito? Marami sa atin po, takot kumausap ng malaking tao or successful na tao. Baliktad. On the other hand, sila yung mas receptive sa'yo. Natulungan ka kasi once upon a time, sila rin ganon. Once upon a time, malaki rin pangarap na. Once upon a time, marami sa challenges sa buhay, naghihirap siya. Kaya nga sila umangat ng ganyan kataas. And maiintindihan nila kayo. As long as you share your story. As long as you share kung saan kayo nanggagaling. Baliktad. And pangalawa, sila yung may network. Sila yung gusto yung rekrutin. Tama? Pero siyempre yung mga yan, hindi nakukuha ng basta-basta yan. Kailangan nagpa-follow up ka. Nagpa-follow up ka. Alam niyo po ako, nag-follow up. Sabado ako pinisentan, Monday ako pinalo up, Wednesday ako pinalo up, Friday ako pinalo up, Sabado ako pinalo up, nag-pay ako. Ask me why? Nakulitan ako. Sino dito ang hindi nagpa-follow up kasi natakot sila makulitan yung kaibigan. Ay, wala na sa umamin. Okay? Doon tayo. Power of 2 naman. Are you learning? Yes! Imagine mo, na-multiply agad yung oras ko sa isang bansa na wala akong makilala. Okay. That's the power of leverage. Isa pa. Sa Singapore, may associate ako doon na nasa office siya, may bumili na isang Indonesian, okay? Bawal bumili ng walang ID, so nag-enroll sa kanya, turns out, nag-open yung USANA Indonesia, meron akong instant na 100 Indonesian outlets. Indonesian, hindi ko wala. Imagine mo na multiply yung oras ko sa Indonesia nang wala ako doon. Bakit? Sinaga ko to eh. Pinanda ko pa to sa Davao. Okay? Nung hindi pa ako marunong, pinuntahan ko to, iisa lang guest ko, lumipad ako. Tapos yung time na yun, in-Indian pa niya ako. Balik ako pilit ng Manila. Pinalo up ko. Nahiya sa akin. Naturally. Huli ko pinala. Kasi in-Indian ako, ay hindi ko na follow. Nahiya sa akin. Kasi hindi niya ako sinipot. Sinabi ko, ikaw lang pinuntahan ko dyan? Hindi ba ako sinipot? Sa kanya galing natin. Sinakuha yung law of leverage. Yes! Namumultiply ka right now, my organization is around 334,000 distributors in 13 countries right now. Habang nagkabantuhan tayo dito. Habang chismisan tayo dito. Grabe, no? Ang liit ng USANA, no? Maliit lang siya, no? I remember yung office mate ko dati, hindi pa naman ako marunong mag-invite. In fairness naman, mali-mali rin ang ginawa ko. Sobrang excited, nag-join ako. So, sa Chevron ako nag-work. Multinational company, Caltex. City consultant. Sobrang excited ko lang. Punta ako sa office. Hoy! Meron ako nakita! Sobrang ganda! No? Sobrang ang gagaling nila! Baliw na baliw. I'm sure after ito, meron din sa yung mic. So, punta ako sa office. Ang galing-galing nila! At laki-laki na nakikita nila. Yung mga sports cars sila, ang laki ng pera nila. At hindi sila nagtatrabaho. Wala silang trabaho. So, ano sa tingin sa akin ng office mate ko na 20 years na nagtatrabaho, tapos nagko-commute pa rin hanggang ngayon. Siyempre, tinawanan lang ako. Hindi totoo yan. Kasi for the longest time, 20 years na ako nagtatrabaho, nagko-commute pa rin ako hanggang ngayon. Tapos sasabihin mo, may mga bata dyan na walang trabaho, tapos kumikita 6 digits, tapos naka-sports car. Ayun. Andun pa rin sila ng trabaho. Okay? So anyway, going back, you have to change it. Buti na lang nagdating akong training. Ask me why. Normal pala yun. Normal pala ma-judge. Normal pala ma-reject. Ang difference lang is paano ka magre-react. Okay? Eh sabi nung isang training sa a no is an entry to your next yes. Sabi, may no na ako, apply. Yes na yung next. Diba? Ang daming no eh. No? Pero yun, kaya sobrang laki yung sana. Sobrang laki. Huwag lang kayo mapapagod, magigibang. Kasi talagang sulit talaga. O, ito! Papakita ko na talaga. Bakit sulit? Imagine this. Power of 2 lang, oh. Meron kang sponsor ngayon, isa. Times 200 points equals 200 points ka. Ano yan? $40. Diba? Tapos, week 1. Simple lang. Sobrang simple lang. Hindi nyo kailangan may MBA, hindi nyo kailangan may PhD para maintindihan to. Dalawa lang. Isa sa kaliwa, isa sa kanan. Week 2. Dalawa. Times 200. Ilan yan? $80. Week 3. 4. So, pwede itong week or month nasa inyo yan, ha? Okay? Pero yung iteration lang, gusto ko pakita sa inyo yung iteration. Ilan to? 160. Kung nag-iisip pa rin po kayo, paano kayo mag-rank advance? Paano kayo mag-grow? Paano kayo mag-ALS? Paano kayo mag-APG? Ito lang kasimple. Isa sa kaliwa, isa sa kanan. Bakit sabi sa kapatid? Isa lang sa kaliwa, isa lang sa kanan. Simple lang. Diba? Week 4. Ilan yan? Ilan na? Week 2, $320. Isang linggo magkano yan? 15,000? Tama, 15,000? Saan ka makita ng 15,000 kaya mo kitain isang linggo? Week 5, 16. Not unless hindi na kailangan. Okay? By the way, part-time pinag-usapan. Part-time 15,000 kada linggo, pwede na? Pwede na, huwag na choosy. Part-time po ito, part-time. Okay? 640. Tama ba? So, 20. Tama no? 30,000 isang linggo. Sabihin mo maliit ang USANA, pang merienda. Talaga. Baka si utak mo, pang merienda rin. Lakas ang tawag niya, kasi merienda lang iniisip niya. Melawan. Merienda na ba iniisip mo? Oy, joke lang natin. So, times 200. Ilan to? 640. 6,400. Siyempre, 5,000 points na to. 5K points na. O ito, $1,000. O, ilan to? 32. O. Silver director ka na. First week to gold na. Week 7. 64. Ilan? $1,000. Week 8, $1,000. Week 9, 256. Parang ano lang yan, parang round lang yan ng computer. Imagine mo, in 9 weeks or 9 months, be up to you. Gold director ka. Okay? Now imagine that, $1,000, tinabaho mo ng 9 months. Parang nabuntis ka lang. 9 months. 9 weeks or 9 months. Tama mo ginawa, babayaran ka ng USANA as long as trabaho mo ng ayos, tama paggagawa, babayaran mo ng USANA ng $1,000 for the rest of your life. Every single week. Pwede na. Pwede na! $1,000! 53 pesos, 53 20,000 kada linggo. Hindi mo kitain yan dito sa Pilipinas. Kung kitain mo yan, sobrang taas mo na o sobrang tagal mo na. Tapos ang daming sakit sa ulo kasi buong korporasyon, ikaw nag-iisip, bawat pirma mo, pwedeng masira yung buong korporasyon. Ito, mag-isa sila gumagalaw sa buong center, di ba? O. Ganyan. Isa malaki yan. 3,000 times 52 weeks. Mga nasa 2.5 to. Mga nasa 2.5 million every year. Malaki o malaki? It's a very viable, profitable business na lahat tayo sa Pilipinas kaya itong gawin. Diba? So, ako ay yun nga eh. Kung sa amin, nag-gold po kami, certificate lang binibigay. Sa inyo po, pag nag-gold kayo, ewan ko na kung ano pang bigay ng USANA sa inyo. No, baka ilipat pa kayo somewhere. Bakit? Kasi, ang laki ng budget ng USANA right now para sa inyong lahat. Oo, kasi nag-grow yung USANA eh, tama? Eh, kami nagsisimula kami. Mentorage ba kasi nagsisimula kami, wala pa marami nakakalam ng USANA. Trust me, hanggang ngayon may nag-18 years old pa rin. May kakarecruit lang ako. Oo. May nag-18 years old pa rin. May kaka-join nga lang sa araw, 19 years old. Ito malupit. Sa US mismo, sa Utah, merong hindi nakakalam ng USANA. May kausap kami last week. Hindi niya alam yung sa akin eh, sa Philadelphia. Sino to? Si Ino. Oo, kausap namin sa Philadelphia, sa US. Hindi niya alam ng USANA. Grabe, no? So, malaki-malaking pera ang USANA. Plus may leadership bonus, plus so. Ito, nagawa na natin. So, ito, computation. Now, nakita niyo na malaki ang pera sa USANA. Okay? Ito mas malupit. Oras. Pag-usapan natin oras. Yung 9.6 million, ikitain mo siya in 4 years. Kung ganyan pa rin computation. Pero, pag magtatrabaho tayo, gano'ng katagal? 40 years. Yung oras ba? Ako kinumpit ng misis ko yung pinita namin, it would take us 2 lifetimes. Okay? Nabuhay kami, namatay kami, nabuhay kami, namatay kami. Okay? Para kita ilang pinita namin. Yung oras. So imagine mo, ina-enjoy namin right now, kung di kami nag-USANA, ma-enjoy namin sa pangalawang lifetime pa namin. O kung na-reincarnate kami, di ba? Kung meron man reincarnation. So alam mo yun, oras talaga. Kaya wag na wag yung hahayaan na hindi, next week na lang ako i-income. Hindi, next week na lang ako kikita. Hindi, next week na lang ako hataw. Every single day counts. Okay? Sino gusto yumaman bukas? Sino gusto yumaman ngayon o bukas? Naalala ko, yan ang parang sinasabi sa akin ni Mentor Gator. Una yung utak ko, ay hindi ako consultant ako eh. Ngayon, ako yayaman, bukas, posible ba? Pero all the time, sinasabi niya, oo nga, no, it makes a lot of sense. Bakit mo pagbubukas yung pwede mong gawin ngayon? Tama o tama? So, kailan gusto yung yumaman, bukas o ngayon? And every time tinatamad ako, naririnig ko talaga yung boses ni Mentor Gator talaga. Okay? Kailan gusto yumaman, bukas o ngayon? Parating ganun. Pag inaantok na ako, no, nagmamampa, inaantok na ako, naririnig ko na lang. Kailan gusto yumaman, bukas o ngayon? Ngayon. Okay? Sana marinig niyo yung boses niyo. Okay? Eh, syempre, last na. Kasi last na talaga. Okay? Eh, pangarap pa ako. Kala nyo. Arrive na ako. Hindi pa ako arrive. Malayo pa ako. Ano sino to? Grupo to nila Boblin sa kanila Merriman. Okay? So, kung sa akin, meron akong around 12-star Diamond Directors. Okay? Sila meron 300 plus star Diamond Directors. Spanning across 2 generations. Literal 2 generation ng buhay ng tatay at nanay at anak. Ganon kalupit yung negosyo nila, ganon kasolid. Sino gustong ganon yung negosyo nila? Sino gustong ganon ang organization nila? Taas kamay. Tayo naman ako, tayo na. Okay? Grabe, no? imagine nyo, unat-unat na rin, kasi tumayo na rin no? Okay, thank you very much. Upo na rin ulit. So, imagine nyo, posible yan, Living Testament sila. Kaya, ako yung nagawa ko sa intensity, wala pa! Balikan pa lang yung nagawa ko sa intensity compared kay Boblin. A lot of people are asking me, what are you looking forward to? Ang tagal-tagal mo siya, I'm really looking forward to this. Tama. The time will come, that's why right now, kaya ako pumunta ng Italy rin, pumunta Europe Okay? Kasi talagang papalalimin ko yun. Kaya may business center din ako dun Okay, papalalimin ko yan hanggang sa lumalo, hanggang sa umabot ng Germany, France, Romania, Spain. Okay? So yun, pero syempre hindi pa ako sa Pilipinas. Pag gusto yung umalis na ako dito, sa inyo na lang. Syempre, busik ko pa. Hindi pa ako tapos. Okay? Hindi na nga, nagsabi ka niya si Mentor din, si Luma. Pag napahinaan ng loob, ayaw mag-join din ako nasa likod. Sige, panghinaan kayo loob. Ako na lang dito. Ayaw niyo, ako na lang. Okay? Choosy pa kayo. Okay. Ayan, tumayo na tayo, no? Tumayo na tayo. Okay, now, sige, makabato Ako, share ko lang. Ako am personally looking forward in making sure that I will build a generational business which will grow strong and sustainable until my third generation hanggang sa apo. Okay? Hindi ako pumunta dito para kumita ng ngayon lang. Ng in the next 5 years. No! I'm building a generational business. No? Makikita nyo, magtatagal ako dito. Nagkikwita yung mga ibang talon nyo, dito pa rin ako. Bakit magkwita? Dito pa rin ako Okay? Bakit? Kasi I'm building a generational business. Nagawa nila Boblin Magawa ko rin. Okay? Nagawa nila Helen Song Magagawa ko rin. Okay? So, ako, ang unang goal ko, first milestone ko is to create, lead, help create first 100 intensity executive star diamond directors along with their community and husky. Okay lang. Sige, dali. Okay? Along with their own community enhancements, yung kitchen, home for the aged, home for abandoned children, clinics, libraries, and schools. Okay? Siyempre, ang unang sa akin personally, 8-star Diamond Director rank to 30-star Diamond Director rank. Yan yung una kong milestone. Okay? Now, ito Rich, gusto ko rin yan. Saan ako magsisimula? APG, Las Vegas. Doon ka magsimula. Then, uusad tayo papunta dito. Okay? So, sino mga tumatakbo ng APG Las Vegas? Nasa kamay! Okay? It's for your growth. No? Every single day, ilaban nyo yung growth nyo. Sabi nga nila, become the person that who you need to become para dumating yung success. Okay? Parating ganun, in Tagalog, magbago ka! Pakita Pinas sa kanal, magbago ka na kasi! Diba? Pakita Pinas sa kaliwa, bilis-bilisan mo kasi! Pakita Pinas sa kanan, sipag-sipagan mo kasi! Mag-focus ka kasi! Maging consistency ka kasi! Kasi yun po talaga. Inconsistent ka kasi. Sinabi mo ba yung tamay mo, sarili mo? Okay, so, now, simple lang yung sana Again, hindi po ako magaling. Gwapo lang. Hindi. Ito na talaga, last na talaga to. Siyempre, ang pinaka-mainstay si Brother of Rances. Ay, grabe. Ito, ibang level to. Maraming magagaling sa mundo. Sana, maraming magagaling sana. Okay? Alam niyo, difference lang nila sa akin. Difference ko lang sa kanila. Super focus and obsessed ako sa USANA na may mangyari sa akin. Na kahit may madumadaling na may ibang shiny stuff, na kung ano inaalok nila, sa akin simple lang. I have to make it big in one thing so that the rest won't matter anymore. Quotable quotes, rich dad, okay, so yan. Tag nyo na lang ako. Okay, so, diba? Again, I want to make it big in one thing so that the rest won't matter anymore. Okay? So, USANA, kuha mo na Sa USANA, may financial freedom ka na, may time freedom ka na, meron ka na, kapag-travel ka around the isipin mo kung ano-ano. Lahat kaya ibigay ng USANA. Right? I hope you see it that way. Okay. Okay, pakitabi ka nasa likod naman. Nasa likod. Q2 na! Ganon! Vital tasks, vital skills. Okay, ano po ibig sabihin yan? Hindi po tayo nag-USANA porket nag-attend po tayo ng training. Okay, vital skills, closing at beta retail. Vital task, magbenta at mag-sponsor. Same yung sinabi ni Mentor Tracy, okay? And last but not the least, why I'm so proud of USANA because, ano po, ako simple lang goal ko, vision ko sa buhay. Continuous growth in business, finance, wellness, and relationship to experience the fullness of life. And we are very, very good hands with USANA because nanalo po tayo ng consumer best trusted brand. No, Leaders Digest. Sinapalaka ako ng bonggang ngayon. Bakit? Okay, kasi trust po. No, tiwala po ng tao, meron tayong behind on. Okay? Kung may i-hype man kayo, ito dapat ina-hype nyo. Okay? Hindi dollars. Okay? Hindi ko ano. And that ends my presentation and training today. I hope you see USANA as a very viable, profitable business for you and for your family. And ako ba mag-intro? Hindi. Okay, so look, back to you, look!
Yes, thank you so much, Mentor Rances. Okay, di ba sabi nga ni Mentor Rich, M&M, di ba? Making life meaningful. Pero hindi pa dyan natatapos, no? Be with me, no? Be with me dito sa last portion. Sabi ko nga, no, we have 3 portions, no? Heart, energy, and passion. Say it again. Passion. Passion. Say it again. Passion. Passion. And there's no other person to share how passionate he is, no, to share the business. Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready? Yes. So every time, every line, say wow. Wow. Okay, say wow as loud as you can. Okay. Our speaker holds triple doctorate in divinity, neuroscience, and leadership. He also finished MBA magna cum laude and holds advanced executive credentials in management, innovation, and technology at the prestigious Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Kapay. He is the first Filipino fellow at the Institute of Coaching, McLean Harvard Medical School, the only Filipino member of the historical New York Academy of Sciences, and the first Southeast Asian Board Certified Neuroplastician and Trainer of I4 Neuro Leadership. He is a neuroscientist who translates brain research into strategies for business, education, and human potential. Ayan natin to, guys. Serving as an associate coach with Marshall Goldsmith SCC, he demonstrated an exceptional skill for assisting top-tier executives navigate through complex and ever-changing business landscape. Kaya nyo pa? Alright. In network marketing, he did an exhaustive 4-year global empirical research, meticulously analyzing the fundamental success factors and leadership dynamics in the field. This comprehensive research culminates in the first ever evidence-based book detailing the science of replicable success in network marketing. So are you guys ready? Paulan natin ang palakpak as we welcome our speaker, scientist, executive coach, and leadership advisor, entrepreneurial leader, one-star diamond director, Dr. Rances.
Alright. Okay, pwede na po tayong umupo.
Stop lang.
Mahaba pa yung uusapan
Okay
natin.
na lahat yun. Ito lang gagawin ko.
Okay, hintayin ko lang muna yung slides ko sandali. Are you guys ready to learn a little bit more? Yes!
So, hindi ako masyadong magaling mag-Tagalog, so okay lang mag-English. Okay lang ba? English, Tagalog, and I'll really try so hard. Alright? So, anyway, thank you so much for staying. Anong oras ba yan? For staying until 9 o'clock. Okay pa ba for another hour tayo? Pero I'll really try to cut it short for all of you. Is that okay? Alright. So, anyway, meron ba tayong sulat-sulat din? Kasi lahat sila nagsulat. Gusto ko na rin magsulat habang inaayos pa nila. So, anyway, what I did recently, in 2019, I decided to do an empirical research on network marketing. As we know, hindi marami ang empirical research on network marketing today. And that is also the reason why there are programs that are introduced in universities. Pero kaya lang, pag wala kang basis, wala namang journal for it talaga and all, so hindi mo siya pwedeng maging professionalize in a sense. It is already a professional endeavor, kaya lang, for knowledge to expand, kailangan may basis. Are we here? And for other people, explain ko lang a little bit what research is about when I talk about it. Because oftentimes, people will say, research or theory, people start to think na kumuha ka lang sa Google and whatever, because that's how we are taught. Tama ba? Yes or yes? Yes. So empirical is so different in a way because you're trying to study ano ang actual na nangyayari in the field. So the very question I was asking myself was that, ang pinaka-question I was asking myself was this: meron ba talagang pwedeng i-repeat na pattern in network marketing? Are we here? Yes. So I thought about that, and so my first study actually focused on that. There are actually 3 studies, and then later on we will be publishing a book on it. It's already under review for copyright, and perhaps by the end of the year or next year, we'll start publishing it. It will be a basis for some of you. Of course, may mga uniqueness. Okay lang ba? So, ang una kong hinanap is that, habang nagpe-prepare sila, sana naman lumabas. So, ang una kong hinanap is that, of course, Ronald Blanco is my downline, and a lot of people idolize him and all. And aside from Ronald Blanco, I also have 3 other diamond directors na direct ko. Okay, so, and I realized that, if people would want to copy him because he has a very charismatic personality. But I'm sure, pag kinopya yun, it will take them a lifetime to copy it. Hindi nila makukopya. What I really wanted was that, is there something about him and about others na pwedeng maging pattern na pag kinaya ng ibang mga tao, magiging successful din sila? Yes or yes? Do you like that?
Ito na lang makikonnect.
Alright, so initially, akala natin, dun muna tayo sa mga, we were trying to test whether age is a factor for success in network marketing. Is there a particular age group na masasabing successful in network marketing? Alam mo ba ang sagot? Alam mo ang sagot? Even if we do review all that, there's no specific age. That can be a pattern na pwede maging successful. So you're never too old or never too young to be successful in network marketing. Second, some of those things that we've asked also, may implication ba sa success in network marketing yung background? Meron ba yung mga accountants ba, mas successful sila? Dating business people, successful ba sila or not? And guess what? Guess what? And by the way, our study is based on over 100,000 respondents in 27 countries, all in network marketing, different companies. So, is there a pattern in over 100,000 people globally, the particular background that are successful in network marketing? And I think the answer to that is obvious, right? So, huwag nyo nang gamitin yan because walang makitang specific na pattern in terms of educational background, professional background, na yun lang sila ang magiging successful in network marketing. Hello? Hi. In other words, wala doon sa mga factors na yun. Tama ba? So now, we started to ask, ano ba? Is it because of their personality? Is it because magaling silang magsalita or whatever? And then, eventually, what came out in the study, because first, I tested, in terms of dollars, from $3,000 to $5,000. Alright? $3,000 to $5,000 na income every month. Okay, is that a good money already? I'm sure it's a good money already. Tama ba? Okay, so, guess what? para kumita ka ng $3,000 to $5,000, ito yung pinaka-pattern sa kanila. Okay lang? I-drop ko sa inyo. Is that okay? They are actually vital skills na pag di mo siya ginawa, hindi ka kikita na ganito. But you have to do it, and it's all about numbers game. Are we here? Alright. According to research, alright, number 1, dapat continually you connect to people. People you don't know and people you know. Are we here? Second, you have to learn. You keep on approaching people or setting appointments. Yes?
Yes.
And then, of course, na-mention na one of yours, email. And then, of course, you present the business. And I'm sure you guys are already doing that. Yes or yes?
Yes.
And then, enrollment-driven follow-up.
Ayan.
Right? Enrollment-driven follow-up. Okay. If you're very consistent with that, we call that vital skills because if you're not doing that, you can be very busy attending all the trainings, pero kung pinapasan di mo gagawin yung campaign na yan, ibig sabihin wala pa rin mangyayari sa'yo. At the end of the day, what really contributes money, in our parents, sino gusto may dollars dito?
Stop streaming mo lang.
At the end of the day, what really contributes money in network marketing is what? It's your activity level in those 5 areas. Hello? So wala sa galing yan, wala sa forma yan, wala sa profession yan. Are we here? At wala sa age yan. Nasa consistency na ginagawa mo everyday. Are we here?
Yes.
Now, we also found some respondents na ang kita nila is 5,000 to 10,000 or more. Plus. Are we here? And may nakita kaming activities na hindi ginagawa ng mga taong hanggang dito lang ang income nila. You get that? And they are not necessarily about personal disciplines alone, but they involve a form of leadership. And it's called dyad leadership. Ano yung dyad leadership? One-on-one kind of leadership. Are we here? There are only 4 activities in the pattern na nakita namin. Number 1, downline calling. Ibig sabihin, yung mga pinakamasipag at consistent sa downline calling, mas malaki ang income nila compared to those people who are simply doing these. Hello? So do you want to take your business to the next level? Do downline calling all the time. Are we here? Sino rito nagdo-downline calling consistently? If you know Ronald Banco, I know somebody, if I know somebody who's doing downline calling every day, perhaps 50 times in a day, that would be him. He calls people like crazy. Next is letter I, immersion. Alright? Because sometimes, yung standards na nakikita natin, you become familiar with it. You have to detach yourself from the familiar environment and then immerse yourself in an environment that is so much higher ang standard than yours. Sometimes change is very difficult if you're simply trying to change yourself. Yes or yes? Pero sino rito na nasubok na pumunta ka abroad, pagbalik mo, feeling mo mas matalino ka na, mas tama na yung decision making mo. Meron ba ganon? Because the truth is, it's true. You learn more when you are immersing in an environment whose standard is so much superior than your current standard right now. Hello? I was able to achieve the things I've achieved. I know I'm smart. I also know I'm intelligent. But when I went to MIT, I would consider myself isa sa pinakabulok sa MIT. Really. And I told myself I have to really step up. What I thought to be, na magandang standard and all, I have a 148 IQ, but then it wouldn't serve me in MIT. From here, I have to really step up. And I learned things that I've never done before. Habits that I needed to acquire and develop in my life. Because I was exposed to a higher standard. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Kaya, kung hindi kayo nag-iisip pumunta ng Malaysia, pumunta ka ng Malaysia. Kaya pag may convention sa labas, puntahan mo. Kasi kung ang lagi mo lang tinitingnan, kayo-kayo lang, ganun din dan ang level ng performance ninyo. Hello? So what's an immersion? An immersion is supposed to be an experience that's more than 3 days. Are we here? More than 3 days in a whole new standard. So kung ako ikaw, mag-invest ka, yes, tama, but invest on your immersion as well. Are we here? Next, ano yung pattern? Event maximization. Ibig sabihin, pag may mga event, minamaximize nila. Hindi lang sila pumupunta, dinadala din nila mga downlines nila. When we were starting, alright, ang nag-invite sa amin, by the way, I'd like to honor my upnights, Mentor Romel, and Daisy Balaguer. And then Jeremy Stansfield came to teach us, and then I asked him, if there's one thing you can teach me now, when you leave, na-apply ko, ano dapat? And you know what his answer was? Gusto niyo malaman? Sabi niya, only two things. Number one, invite. And number two, show up. Invite, and show up in all the events. Are we here? Pero may dinagdag kami dyan. Invite, ito actually yun, and then show up in the events. Pero the third one, when you already have a team, you don't just show up. Hahakutin mo silang lahat as much as possible. You get that? Hakot talaga. Lastly, model high performance. Those people who are earning 5,000, you can earn 3,000 to 5,000 by being the most diligent and most consistent. But the ones who are earning 5,000 to 10,000 or even more, they model high performance. Ibig sabihin, hindi pwede rito na turo-turo lang. Dapat makita ng mga tao nagtatrabaho ka rin. Dapat makita ng tao, ikaw mismo ang number one, nagmo-model kung paano ang high performance. How to get into the next rank. Are we here? That's a very important factor. You get that? Okay pa ba? Magpatuloy? Yes! Okay, and then, the next layer of the study that we did is to figure out what's the difference, what are the traits, we call that antecedents in research, or drivers that drive people to be consistent in these areas. Are we here? Kaya hindi ko siya pwedeng i-divulge sa inyo kasi nga meron na akong, I have a publisher, and then of course hindi ko pwedeng ilabas lahat. Ito pwedeng ko ilabas. Are we here? So may mga drivers na kailangan mong i-develop sa sarili mo. In other words, are we here? One of them, for example, is resilience. The ability to bounce back. Because a lot of people excited sa USANA, tama ba? Yes. Kaya sign up ka, tapos di mo nakuha yung mga goals mo. Di ka nakapag-rank advance ka agad. Or kaya nag-attrition ka. Yet a lot of people actually fail. Because they quit. They don't bounce back. Hello? Hi. While you train yourself to be excited in terms of getting your goal, you have to train yourself to bounce back because bouncing back is a skill. Hello? Hi. Nasasabihin natin, okay lang na mag-fail. Yes, okay ang fail because you fail on your way to success. But you don't accept failure as your final status. It's not okay to have failure as your final status. You can fail up to many attempts because you don't want to settle there. You want to be able to reach your goal. Yes or yes? Yes. But in the process of reaching your goal, you fail many times. But people are not prepared because they did not develop the skill of bouncing back. Tama? So paano mo nalalaman na na-develop na yung skill of bouncing back? Mas mababa, mas maikli yung drama time mo. Kasi yung iba, pag di nila nakuha yung mga goal nila, di magpapakita ng 1 month, apply, di mo na magpapakita, hanapin ko muna sarili ko. Hello? But people who train themselves to develop the skill of bouncing back, if they fail on that cut-off, they rise up on the following cycle. No more drama. Hello? They cry, but they stand up anyway. Are we here? So that's one of the drivers to be consistent. Yes or yes? Yes. So gusto ba natin yumaman sa USANA? Yes. Then we need to train yourself. And the last part of the top earners na in-interview namin, there are 8 core competencies of leadership. Competencies of leadership. Alright? That are common to top income earners in those several na nakita namin who's earning over $20,000 among the respondents. Okay, so okay lang magsimula na ako sa topon. Update ko lang yung data na binigay ni Rich. Is that okay? I'll give you a more recent one right now. Alright? By direct selling news, the World Federation of Direct Selling Association, Market and Markets. Today, network marketing is expected to reach $299.76 billion by 2025. Hello? Is that a big business? That's very big business. Do you want good news? Do you want good news? Majority of the growth will be coming from the Asia Pacific region where the Philippines is. Hello? Network marketing to. Do you want another layer of good news? The biggest industry to be part of the growth in network marketing is health and wellness category. Hindi technology, nakuha nyo? Hindi real estate, hindi technology, hindi rin Bitcoin. But health and wellness, my friends. Hello? Are we here? And then they also said, it's possible na mag-i-increase eventually yung success in network marketing pending empirical research that are available. And you know, that's why I'm so confident because our managers, our general manager, and our sales director and marketing director are both learning how to be empirical in terms of their approach, right? Kaya sila naman nag-MBA ngayon and they're almost done with the program. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? So hindi pa ito yung actual book, but that's the one, yan yung magiging title, Replicable Success Blueprint. Diba pag nagtayo ka ng bahay, kailangan mo ng blueprint. Kaya papalikan ka, it will give you tools in terms of assessing yourself, whether you have the drivers, whether you score low on the drivers, whether you are consistent with the RPM, so on and so forth. And it will also give you details. Walang kadramahan to, it's just a guidebook. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. That's it. Are we here? Because there are a lot of books that are inspiring us for network marketing, very few dedicated on how to do it. That's what the book is all about. Are we here? Okay, so that's for the book. Let me introduce myself again. I'm a neuroscientist. In other words, I study the human brain, the actual human brain. So there are a lot of neuroimaging technologies that are used to study the responses of the human brain to its environment. All right? But this particularly, I study in this particular neuroimaging technology, utak ng anak ko yan. I have a little laboratory at home. And then I analyze brain waves so that I would analyze yung learning patterns ng anak ko. And then enhance from there. Isn't that exciting? So hindi po totoo yun na yung ginagamit lang natin 10% of our brains. We actually use, unless you have a problem, we actually use 100% of our brains all the time. Are we here? Yan, nakikinig lang ng music ang anak ko dyan. Habang nag-aaral. But yet, the entire brain is already involved. Yes or yes? Hindi rin totoo yung logical, left side, creative, right side. That's not true. Because when you are creative, you are involving everything about your brain. Or almost all activities. So ang question right now, hindi pa na totoo na pag ginamit mo more than 10%, mas successful ka. Hindi siya totoo. You get that? Yes or yes? Yes! So ano ang determining factor? The determining factor is where you focus that resource para magkaroon ka ng resulta. Parang hard work lang yan. Kung nag-hard work ka ngayon, pero sa mga bagay naman na hindi magpapayaman sa'yo, hardworking ka, pero hindi ka mayaman. Yes? Wherever you direct the focus of the resource. So, pag nag-hard work ka, tapos pinasok mo sa USANA na may pattern na yung mayaman yung mga pang nag-hard work, hindi mayaman ka. It's a math. It's just as simple as that. Are we here? My goal as a scientist is to optimize people's potential. So I do some research, application in business, education and all, but one of my passions is really increasing it to the next level, optimizing human performance. And now I'm studying bioenergetics, how our body is actually generating and using energy and how it is influencing the performance of our brains. So I'm not only a scientist, I also apply the insights I get from neuroscience as a coach to Fortune 500 companies. And I'm proud to say that I'm the only Filipino associate coach of Marshall Goldsmith. And of the 12,000 Marshall Goldsmith associates globally, I'm part of the 60 with the most successful stories of success executives. So there. Now, needless to say, last year I was actually offered a C-suite position in the US. Particularly in Austin, Texas, right? Chief level. So malaki ang income. In fact, the compensation package was $800,000 per year. Multiply that by how much? Let's say 55. That would give you over 45 million a year income. Hello? Is that big? That's really big. They'd probably grab it, right? But things change, right? Because even if nakita ko malaki yan, actually sa totoo lang, sa Marshall Goldsmith, kaya kong kitain yan in a year. So, but I just thought about it kasi sabi ko, okay, an expatriate offer, eventually, you know, my kids would have an entry in a US university and all. I really thought because I prepared for it. I thought it was the moment. But then, it I was so unsettled about the opportunity, I don't know why. And then things began to change because I was invited to a birthday party that needed for us to travel for 5 hours. And kasama ko sa sasakyan na yun, sinarel Blanco. And then he was telling me about this vision and how he needed my guidance as well. Get that? And so what happened was that, to cut the long story short, 2 days kami on this travel. We attended the party the next day, we came back. When I came back, I told my wife, I'm declining the offer. Ask me why. Because I found a mission. I found a mission. So let me explain the context of my mission, which we were talking about. Number one, do you know that 7 out of 10 Filipinos die because of degenerative diseases? Degenerative diseases, my friends. And we know how degenerative diseases develop. They're lifestyle diseases. Yes or yes? Imagine mo sa 10 namamatay, ito sa kanila, degenerative diseases. And I don't have to explain to you what that is all about. Yes or yes? If we have done our part enough, perhaps baka maging 6 out of 10 yan. Hello? We boast of income, but the real measure of the impact of what we do is not. Are we here? Tama ba? Bakit ang taas-taas niya? Yes or yes? Diba? Now second, 1 out of 5 Filipinos go through a mental health issue. Hello? In other words, if there are 200 people in this room, about 40 of you have mental health issues without you knowing probably. Or you're just keeping it to yourself. Now, my first study as a neuroscientist was working for a scientist working with Olympic athletes and leaders and also musicians. And we were able to track the biomarkers of a high-performing brain. And we also developed interventions para mag-increase yung performance, yung cognitive performance nila. And guess what? I saw a particular pattern in that led me to study bioenergetics. Ask me why. Because even if we train them so hard, the same training, there are certain people that may limit yung performance ng brains nila. It's not age, but something that is common to a lot of people. Do you know what that is? Metabolic markers. Nakita namin na yung mas mataas yung blood sugar nila, hindi ganon ang extent ka-radical ang performance ng brain nila. Hello? High blood pressure, abdominal obesity, visceral fat, kaya maganda yung fat loss challenge, high triglycerides, and very low, not very low, but low HDL, or yung tinatawag natin good cholesterol, although there's no such thing. Are we here? So, now most people think that when you score 3 out of the 5, more or less, you have a compromised metabolism and what we call the metabolic syndrome. Yes or yes? Diba may mga doktor dito? And we also know that they are contributors, right, to cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, kidney disease, certain cancers, pancreatitis, atherosclerosis. Yes or yes? Yes. But what people do not know is that literature is very clear that it's not only affecting the bodies, it's also affecting the brain. And most people with certain cases of certain brain health issues or mental health issues actually have those as well. Meron ding metabolic markers that are compromised. Are we here? There are a lot of literature that can be linked to stroke because of metabolic syndrome, and then cognitive decline, vascular dementia, Alzheimer's disease, depression, anxiety, mood disorders. So probably sasabihin mo, wala na mitigate ko na yan, nag-take na ako ng maintenance ko for hypertension. Yes or yes? But it doesn't, it just controls what you can control through the metrics. Yes or yes? But doctors know that a lot of things actually happen aside from that. Yes or yes? And there are even people who are on maintenance drugs, they can control in terms of their metrics, but later on, when they reach a certain age, nakakalimutan na nila pangalan nila. Eventually, something else manifests through your body, through the laboratory, but eventually it will manifest through your brain. Why? Because the brain requires a lot of energy. Hello? Kaya, inano ako kanina ang favorite products mo, and then we tested yung bagong study ko on bioenergetic modulators. So I would say very, very important, of course, ang antioxidants. Tama ba? Because antioxidants will also somehow address the problem of inflammation in the brain. What else? Biomega is a key. But what was so surprising about this, it's not yet conclusive, is the role of your, the role of coenzyme Q10 to the brain, especially for addressing mental health issues. Hello? And what else? Of course, Active Plus is there. Dagdag mo dyan yung Coco Prime and all, but I personally believe this should be the foundational products of USANA. Because everything rests on metabolism. All diseases are due to compromised metabolism. I think you know that. Ang tao may diabetes, tatamaan multiple organs. Because you need sufficient energy, efficiency in terms of metabolism to function well. Yes or yes?
Yes.
That's why kung hindi ka pa uminom ng ibang product, uminom ka na ngayon. And I'm here in USANA because I know we have an answer, my friends. Right? Cellular nutrition. And yes, a lot of people supplements, and they would say, kumakain naman ako, uminom ako, and I'll nourish. But I tell you, ilan sa mga iniinom mo, yes, nag-nourish, but is it protecting you? Is it formulated to protect you? Some others would say, yes, it is, but is it formulated to renew your cells? To renew your mitochondria, which is the powerhouse, the energy powerhouse of your cell. Only USANA products can do that, my friends. Hello? Imagine mo, USANA takes more than 150 scientists para lang pag-aralan kung effective pa ba talaga yan. Based on recent research, yung composition ng dalawang boteng iniinom mo. Mas marami pa ang scientists compared sa number of active ingredients in the product. Only USANA does that. Hello? We have the most advanced. One time we were in USANA, may kasabayan akong dalawang scientists from Australia. And then, mga biochemists sila. And then they were saying, you know, we're so excited. What makes us excited? Yes, the convention, but even more, the tour to the laboratory. Because USANA is known to have one of the most advanced cellular laboratories in the world. Hello? Pinapalakpakan yan sa mga. So for the problem of 7 out of 10, if you're really doing your thing, if you're really doing your mission, then perhaps mare-reduce natin yung number na yan. Ang mission ko, for the time being that I'm here, pag nag-6 out of 10 na yan, masaya na. Because that means we've done something, we've contributed something. Are we here?
Yes.
Ano sabi? Ito the other part of what we talked about. Ano sabi ng NEDA? NEDA said that if you are not earning 120,000 right now, kahit ano pa yung rank mo, kahit ano pa yung seniority mo, you do not have a decent life. Hello? But how many Filipinos today are earning 130,000 a month? A lot of Filipinos have advanced degrees in their work for several years, but merely earning 100,000 per month consistently. Yes or yes? In terms of take-home pay. Nakuha ba natin? Right? Pero pwede ba nating magawa sa USANA na matulungan yung tao para kumita na ganyan?
Yes.
Yes. Right? Pag naging director ka lang and then you're consistent, then you can earn that much. Hello? And then I think this is another problem. 8 out of 10 Filipinos na walang vision kasi. People perish because of lack of vision. Question ko sa inyo, do you have a vision in life?
Yes.
Do you really have a vision in life? Gusto niyo maging successful?
Yes.
Would you like to know a little tip? Okay lang?
Yes.
If you want to be successful, always focus on the possibilities that you want to create in your life. Do not focus too much on problems that drag you back. Hello? Ask me why.
Why?
Because in success, focus is the hardest thing to manage. So when you're focusing back and forth in terms of building your success, but also focusing lagi ka ng problema sa utang mo and all of that and whatever problems, eventually di ka makakabante. Lagi mo pinagawa, gusto mo yumaman dito, pero iniisip mo ano yung kulang sa'yo, ano yung hindi mo magawa, kaya mo din ginagawa. Hindi pa kasi ako expert eh. Hindi pa ako magaling dito kaya di ako mag-invite. Mag-invite na ako, pag gumaling na ako, naging sexy na ako and all. Guys, you're getting it wrong. Because if yun yung model, then hindi na network marketing. Network marketing is not about experts trying to share the products or the opportunity to others. That's a wrong path. take more than 10 years to create expertise. So what is network marketing? It's peer marketing. Hindi ko malabot yan, pero yan din ang gusto mo, gusto ko rin, then all together, let's work. Peer marketing. Naghahanap ka ng kasama mo in the journey. And together you become successful, together you change your lives. Don't wait until you become an expert before you start doing this big time. Do it now. Learn along the way. Pag pumalpak ka, sabihin mo lang, pumalak tayo. Then we learn again. Bounce back. Learn again. Do not wait until you become an expert, because the truth is you will never feel like an expert. Even now with all the degrees that I have, I still don't feel like an expert. Hello? There's so much more that I need to learn. Yes or yes? Yes. But going back to 120K, I think that's very important. And it's very dear to my heart. Ask me why. Because I grew up very poor. My father was a jeepney driver. My mother graduated from college when she was over 40 years old already. There are 5 siblings in the family. Lima kami magkakapatid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hindi kasama yung gitna. Okay? Yung panglima siya ang nag-take ng photos. Do you get that? And I know the struggle of a very poor family, my friends. And there were people who were asking me, bakit daw magaling kami mag-English nung mga bata pa kami? Because yung mom ko, well-to-do yung family niya. Nahindan sa tatay ko. And remember during those days, babae ka, tapos sinamahan mo, yung tatay ko actually was a worker of my lolo. Hello? Tinanan niya yung nanay ko. Then eventually, yan naging buhay nila. Are we here? So what happened? But my mother is so, parang very prime. Even if we were so hard up, dapat yung utensils are in the right places. Ganun ang nanay ko. So that when I got married to Selena, hindi ako na-shock. Because I grew up like that. Kahit yung bahay namin ang pangit-pangit. Right? So nag-i-English ako, nahiya ang nanay ko, namamalay yung nanay ko, sinasabi ko, Mom. Mom. Diba? Nasabi na natin, don't call me Mom. Because we're so poor. They might expect di tayo mapapa-discount. But gusto ko mag-English. Right? So I remember one night, sabi ko, Mom, salt again. Kasi asin na naman yung ulam namin. Ang arte ko, Mom, salt again. Diba? Pero kayo ganyan. But I never felt poor all my life. Praise God. I never felt poor all my life. I just look at things are positive. So, mahirap ang buhay. Tama ba? Ask me why. Ano bang mas mabilis tumaas? Income or expenses? Income or expenses? Di ba expenses? Kaya nga ang buhay mo ganito, di pa tapos ang tulog mo, magigising ka na. Then may alarm clock. Tama? Tapos mag-ahasal ka, tatakbo ka ngayon dun sa workplace mo. Nabuti sana yung workplace mo is the best place to work in para sa'yo. But apparently, parang impyerno para sa'yo, napipilitan ka lang. Alam mo kung bakit nalaman ko na parang impyerno for a lot of people yung workplace nila? Ask me why. Kasi pag dumaan yung boss nila, sinasabi, ito na naman si Satanas, dumaan na naman. Kasi pa nakatira si Satanas. Never do that, okay? Baka mas lalo mag-impyerno yung workplaces. Tapos, malalaman mo yung mga tao pag di nila gusto yung work nila. Ask me how. Walang energy ako nag-work. Alam mo, pagpapansin mo, nagkaka-energy lang yan pag 4:50 p.m. na. Kasi, excited na siyang lumabas. Right? Tapos magko-commute ka, wala kang energy. Alam mo yung tao gusto niya yung work niya kasi ang taas ng energy niya. Pag di mo gusto yung work mo, ang baba ng energy mo. Yes or yes? On a Monday, tinatamad kang pumasok. Ang inip mo yan. Pero tingnan niyo itong mga taga-USANA. Kahit mamaya alas 12 na, ibig sabihin, gusto natin ginagawa natin. Tama? Eh ngayon, matutulog ka na. Wala ka ng energy. Tama ba? Sabi mo, ginagawa mo yung trabaho para sa pamilya mo. Pero pag uwi mo, wala ka ng time dahil drain ka na sa energy mo. And then, di pa tapos yung tulog mo, magigising ka na naman. Dahil pupunta ka na naman sa work mo, iikot yung cycle mo. Di mo na malayan, buti sana 2 months lang yan, or 2 years. For a lot of people, it's been 20 years. That has been your lifestyle. And buti sana for 20 years, nakaipon ka ng marami. Or nabago ang buhay ng maraming tao. But apparently for most of us, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. And you're doing that for only one thing. Yung nasa gitna, simply to pay the bills. My friends, you were not born to just go to work, pay the bills, and then die. I remember, yung nanay ko sinasabi niya, mabayaran ko lang yung utang ko, mamamatay na ako. Okay na ako, kunin mo na ako doon. Kaya kami mga anak, sinigurado namin wala siyang, sinigurado namin may maiwan na utang. Kahit ma-afford namin bayaran lahat. Kasi baka sagutin ni Lord yung prayer niya. Are we here? We were told, work hard and dream big. Pero karamihan ng mga Pinoy ngayon, work hard na lang, wala nang dream big. Hello? Alam mo kailan nawala yung dream big mo? Okay lang ba sa inyo? Ganito, di ba before ka graduate, sabi mo, pag naka-graduate na ako, yayaman na tayo, tutulungan ko na si mama at si papa. Yes or yes? Yes. Tama? Ayan, naka-graduate ka. Nakapagtrabaho ka. Nakuha mo unang sweldo mo, feeling mo mamabayaran mo na. Yes or yes? Yes. Pero nangyari, ikaw pa rin ang tinulungan ni mama at papa. Dahil wala ka ng pangpamasahe. Is that reality? Yes. And then, mangungutang ka na para mag-survive ka all the way to 30. Pagkakuha mo ng sweldo mo sa 30, ibabayad mo sa utang mo. Mangungutang ko ulit to survive up to 15. Pagdating ng 15, may sweldo ka, masaya sana, pero nalulungkot ka kasi hindi mo na halos mahawakan na ibabayad mo ulit sa utang. Hello? Yun lagi ang buhay natin, mga kapatid. Question ko sa inyo, okay lang? Kailan ka pa mag-iisip? When you're working for 40 years simply to pay the bills? My friends, if your plan doesn't work, change the plan but never the dream. Ang problema, instead na tayo gawin natin ang lahat para makuha natin yung mga dreams natin, ang ginagawa natin, hinahatak natin yung mga dreams natin para mag-fit in sa sweldo natin. Tapos sasabihin mo, simpleng buhay lang, kontentong buhay lang. And that's also the reason why a lot of Filipinos can never get out of debt, according to studies. Yes or yes? But I think fundamentally the problem is that we don't know how to earn. Right? Nakwento ni Mentor Rich kanina, linear lang ang alam natin kita. Yes or yes? I don't have to educate you. Linear, you work 8 hours, you paid 8 hours. Overtime ka, paid another for that. But yung mga mayayaman, they know how to leverage their time and effort from other people. Yes or yes? And I would say that the best way to do that is actually through network marketing. Isipin mo, I'm not against starting a business, but when you start a business, 3 things are important. Number 1, you need to have a capital. Hindi totoo na hindi mo kailangan ng malaking capital. Yes or yes? Second, you need to establish an effective system. Yes or yes? Because karamihan, dyan nagkakamali. Kasi yung iba sasabihin na tatrabaho muna ako because by the time that I retire, makukuha ko retirement money ko, magsa-start ako ng business. Well, is there wisdom to it? Probably. But look at the data. Ano sinasabi ng data of people retiring and starting their own business? Ilan ang success rate? Would you know? 0.35%. In other words, for every 290 retirees starting their business, isa lang ang umaasenso. But still, you stick with that plan. You ignore the data. You could be right and the rest of the sciences or data is wrong. Are we here? Guide your decisions, my friends. Do you get that? And the third one, people. In network marketing, hindi mo kailangan ng sistema provided na ng USANA. Yes, ang gagaling pa ng mga nagmamanage natin. Tapos, hindi mo naman kailangan ng kapital. Yes, meron kang kailangan enrollment. Yes or yes? But I believe it's not even capital. Ask me why. Because for example, kung capital yan, part of it, ibabayad mo for inventory. Kung may tindahan ka, bumili ka ng inventory, kinain mo lahat ng inventory mo. Kinabukasan, may negosyo ka pa? Di ba wala na? Pumasok ka sa USANA, kinain mo lahat ng products mo, kinabukasan, may negosyo ka pa? Pero, ibig sabihin, hindi capital yung nilabas mo. It's an investment for your health. Technically speaking, the only capital in USANA is 990 pesos. So that you can subscribe to the system. Are we here? Come on, my friends. Woo. I could be wrong and you're right. Tama? Baka mali natutunan ko sa Harvard. Tapos hello? And then there are also a lot of advantages being part of a global company, USANA. Would you like me to give you projections about our industry, which is the wellness industry? Wellness industry is expected to be at 12.9 trillion, not billion, dollars by 2031. 12.9 trillion. Compounding annual growth rate is 10.9. That is so much faster than the real estate industry and the automobile industry. That's how fast. That's how big. Right? Anong klaseng product category? Asia Pacific ulit, ang pinakamalaking pie. Product category, dietary supplements. Hello? Hindi mga vibrate or whatever. Dietary supplements ulit. So pag may nagsabi sa inyo, ito dahil advanced na technology, well, according to projection, dietary supplements. Are we here? 32% of that, right? Health and wellness category by 2021. Personal care, functional foods, beverages, weight management. Meron ba ang USANA sa mga products na yan? Hindi lang meron, we're also the best. Not only for 1 year, but 5 consecutive years. Hello? No, baba. Siguro may mga ano pa dito, di pa masyadong bilig sa pinasok nila. If there's one word that I could describe the blessing you have, the business you have right now, it's this. Ask me what? Blessing. Imagine out of so many people in the Philippines, you're one of those who are here. Because you're chosen. Tell yourself, I'm chosen. But let me tell you the other thing. Is that okay? But you can only bear fruit, you can only see your results if you say, it's my turn. Because unless you say with commitment, it's my turn, you will always be in the background. Nagapalakpak, nag-attend ng training. But when you say, it's my turn, one of the drivers in scientific terms is called internal locus of control. 100% ownership and responsibility. Hello? In terms of business, lagi natin nakikita ito. Retail, right? Players in the Philippines. Of course, SM, Pure Gold, and others. But the only company that made it, number 22, USANA Health Sciences. And we have accolades left and right. This is where I get serious. Is that okay? After you take photos, can you listen to me? I did a little analysis of network marketing, particularly USANA. Is that okay? Yes. Let me tell you something. Okay lang ba? For the first few years of USANA, sobrang paglaki ng USANA. Ang laki-laki ng sales natin. Right? But now, first 15 years, we've done so much. In the next 15 years, I believe that a little change, not change, perhaps a revival needs to take place. Let me explain that. When USANA started in the Philippines, it attracted career network marketers. Right? And career network marketers, because back then, ang dami-dami network marketers, and I remember back in 2009, 2008, sabi ng SEC, more than 1,000 companies, network marketing companies registered every month. Mushrooms. So there are a lot of people, they saw that there's business in network marketing, but the companies are not stable. Kuha ba natin? Pagpasok ni USANA, ang ganda ng produkto, but it also promised one thing, stability of the company. It attracted a lot of network marketers. Trinabaho ng mga network marketers. Network marketers actually created a system that we follow today, led us to growth after growth after growth for a year. Hello? Hi. But, I don't know, nandito si Ma'am Joyce, but this is my opinion. I believe, but when I observe through the years, that when I go to an international convention, it has a different flavor. That I don't see that much. It's not about a company, but it's all because of the culture created by network marketers. There's a particular flavor in international conventions in other countries that are thriving that I don't see in the Philippines. You know what that is? All the companies, when you go to US convention, Asia Pacific convention, the events, the big events, actually relate around the vision of Dr. I remember this guy, we were on a Diamond Summit, Executive Diamond Summit. They're 70 years old. And back then, I think they're like 7-star, and they would want to aim for 8-star. And I told them, you're 70 years old, you're 7-star, you're making so much money. how come you're still working so hard, even harder than us, and we're younger than you? And he said, there's no limit to sharing the vision of Dr. Wentz. There's no perfect age to share the vision of Dr. Wentz. This is a calling I embraced in my life, and I'll die with it. But I rarely hear leaders who would say that. And our culture is all about it, income, passive income, and all. Kasi pag nag-passive income ka na, wala ka nang tatrabahuin, punta ka na lang dito, punta ka na lang doon. But I tell you, let me just tell you right now, the danger of having a passive income and a vision of not working anymore. You would probably say, for example, that gusto mo ang next generation will inherit it. No, they will not inherit it. They will consume it. What if may passive income ka na ngayon? And then you have an 8-year-old child watching you dahil nasa bahay ka na lang, nagbabasa ka na lang ng newspaper kasi may maraming pumapasok. They will not have any idea of what success is all about, what bouncing back is all about, what failure is all about. You want to raise a generation of successful people? Then show them how it's done. Show them the hard way, and show them to be bigger than the hard way. If we want to see success in the next 15 years, I believe that the old culture and focus has to cease, and it should be replaced by the right one. The vision of Dr. Wentz. The vision of Dr. Wentz, my friends. Ano sabi? I dream of a world free from pain and suffering. And then we changed that to healthiest family on earth. Let me challenge you with that perspective. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes.
Ilan ang population ng buong mundo? Ilan ang population ng buong mundo?
7 billion.
Ilan?
7 billion.
7 billion? 7 billion? Yes? Alright. We're arriving at what? 8 billion, right? Ilan lang tayo globally sa USANA? Active associates, 1 million. Are we here? Ang vision natin to reach 1 million lives. Yes or yes? That's only the... Can you imagine? Out of 7 billion! 7 billion! Hindi pa tayo nakakabot ng 1 million and you would say you've done your thing? You've not! It's not the right time to go back tapos magsisitting pretty ka na lang. What happened to the vision of Dr. Wentz? How much ang population ng Pilipinas? Huwag na tayong lumayo. 117 million right now. Ilan lang tayong active associates? Ilan? 20,000? It's not even 1%. And you would say we've done our mission? You've not! That's why tomorrow, if you want this to grow big, wake up embracing the vision of Dr. Wentz. And it doesn't matter what your background is. Because whether you're a scientist or accomplished professional like me, or somebody like I was who's struggling with money, I believe that itong mga problema to ng Pilipinas is something that we all need to concern ourselves about. It's a mission for everybody. But guess what? This is a mission that comes with an opportunity. You know that I skipped college because before finishing college, I dedicated my life to a particular tribe. And then I was only there for 1 year because the solicitation stopped. It broke my heart. I wanted to give everything for that tribe, but the finances stopped. And back then I was 20. Back then eventually I followed through, and then I told myself, if I have a good intention to help other people, then it's my responsibility to be rich. Ask me why. Because most missions today are living by solicitation. When the donors stop, the mission stops. I want to have a mission that doesn't stop because I would fund it myself. Kung pag yumaman ka ngayon, lumaki ang income mo, you'll get a portion of what you earn to help other people. Raise your hand. See, but you know what your problem is? You don't have the money to support it. So if you have a good intention, my friends, don't sleep until you're there. Because if you have a good intention, it is your responsibility to be rich, to have more than enough to help other people. But the good thing about USANA is that it's a mission that will be sustained. Because according to one of those engineers who's a contractor in Cebu, one of our Ruby directors. He said, USANA is so good because I found a mission na may commission. And it's not gonna stop. It's all up to me when it would stop. But as far as I'm concerned, guess what? Tonight, make a decision. To embrace the vision of Dr. Wentz, wake up tomorrow and share with fire, the vision of Dr. Wentz. The fire should be bigger than Iamo, feeling of inadequacy and all of that. The fire should consume you. We can only be successful in the next 15 years in the Philippines when we catch the vision. But more importantly, when the vision catches us and it becomes our life, not just a business. But I tell you, you will never regret that decision tonight because in USANA, it's all about changing lives. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Beto, Rob, Rances. Grabe, what a way to wrap up the night. Sabi ko naman sa inyo, hindi tayo matatapos ng what an impactful, talagang heartfelt, and very passionate, diba? Na sharing of USANA. So to sum it all up, no, sabi ko nga, it's gonna be the heart, energy, and passion. Heart, diba? True concern. Genuine love and concern to our customers and business partners. Energy, coming in from the clarity of what USANA can give us. And lastly, passion, coming in from the mission to make a huge impact to the world. Game ba tayong lahat doon? Yes! Game ba tayong lahat doon? Yes! Pwede ba sabay-sabay natin sabihin to? It's our, kumbaga, rally. It's our rally for this year, no? Ignite the vibe for stronger USANA. Alright? Ignite the vibe for stronger USANA. Once again, ignite the vibe for stronger USANA. Alright, this has been your host, Lumalakas. God bless everyone. Thank you.
Balik po pa tayo siya, no? Live screen. Ito, no?
Oo, i-ano mo na.
Stop ko lang ito, no?
Stop mo na lang.